Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. We're so glad you're with us as we wrap up this amazing week. And we've got a very exciting show. It is going to be, tell you what, we got trios everywhere you look. It's going to be our best of gold quartz in 3 great pieces, all marked down. We've got our best of chameleon diamonds. They are all marked down. You ever wanted a chameleon diamond? Today's the day. And we also have really, really incredible 3-stone rings. So it's going to be quite the show. And we are so excited you're here because there's also a really, really special blue wing block D. It's my favorite. It's the round. It's in a bridge. It is limited. We've got a couple of blue wings. It is not many left. Was going through the inventory this morning. Yikes, we're really getting down to it, guys, as far as what's left in Museum Reserve, and there is just not a lot here. So we do have an oval today. I've got an oval that's 8.5 carats. I've got a round that's 7, is it 7? Yes, 710 as a matter of fact. So we've got that for you in addition to fabulous one-of-a-kinds, amazing discounts on everything. You name it, we got it. We're going to bring it all out. So it's quite the day to be with us. I hope you can stay with us for the 3 hours. We make it feel like, oh, it feels like usually about 10 minutes. So we've got a very exciting show. And Ruby, also Valentine's Day, less than 3 weeks away. So wanted to put together a ruby opportunity where there's actually going to be, it's a heart shape. We don't see those very often. It's a really tough stone to cut in anything but an oval. So we've got the heart shape for you here today in rubies, yellow diamonds, actually, the beautiful pear shape that also looks so much bigger than it is, and it's already 1.5 carats. Plus, we have a couple of earrings. So I know we focused on a lot of earrings yesterday. If you were with me, we had our gorgeous 370 white diamonds. But today I'm going to bring you black diamond drop earrings, and also, how about this? The Diamonds by the Yard earrings that are here as well. They're very rarely in stock. We have them for you today. They're those beautiful bezel set stones that graduate. They're very popular. They're back, and a last call at this price tag. And then, if you need a stud earring, if you need a big stud earring, the largest we've ever done are here today. They're not just 1 carat each. Usually we've done a 2 carat style. These are actually over that. They are 2 carats, what are they, 213 set in gold. So we are really excited about those. That's gonna give you well over a carat, about 1 carat of 7 in each diamond stud. So perfect for gifting, which of course we think about all the great values that we have coming up. So are you ready to get started? We've got an amazing Sunday. And again, let us know what requests you have too. Happy to bring those out at any given point in time. Just use that phone number. That's how you connect with us live here in studio. It's like you're here and it's like you're going ahead and raiding the vaults and finding what you love. So let us know if there's anything that we can bring out for you. We'll be happy to do so. And or if anything that still is something you're thinking about from the last couple of days, we'll help you out there too. Let's take a look at our ruby. This is amazing. It's actually a style we've had a couple of times, and it is really special, isn't it? This is actually a really cool asymmetric design that has the 1 stone that is set, and it's absolutely stunning the way this is done in that ruby. And of course, it's also going to be 7411, and it's our 1 carat with 15 points in diamonds. I want to give this away, and of course, I've got a special message as well that we'll get to in just a moment. Wanted to get the show started here and give you something special to look at. 7411 is the item number here, so you've got a very, very special look. That ruby, if I pop it up to your eye level, you're going to see even more of the beauty and the clarity. And then, of course, this is a design we've done, what, twice? It's had a mandarin and it's had, oh goodness, I can't remember the other stone, but it's a very popular one because of the way it looks on the hand, and it's got those 15 points in diamonds on one side. The rest is actually in gold. Kind of looks like that whole, you know, again, the design where it's really 2 rings in one, but separated by that ruby. So here we go. $24.99 won't be. We've got a better value for you right now, and it's only going to be $9.99. First caller, and then wait till you see this on the hand. It's really, really special. So here it is, and here you go. This is what it looks like, and I can't decide even which way I like it better on the hand. And this could go actually anywhere from pinky all the way to index finger, even maybe to thumb. The way it's wider on one side and narrows on the other, and there you can see it really is cool. It's almost like you've stacked the rings, but somehow that ruby is right there floating between the 2 different gold looks. So that's going to be $9.99. I think that rubies are great. Also, you know, with Valentine's Day coming up, you might be thinking about the reds and the pinks as well. So that's a one-of-a-kind. Oh, and by the way, we have a new Tourmaline, one of my best values on Tourmaline I've ever seen. Before we get any further into the show, I do want to say a very, very special happy birthday wish. Michael was shopping with us yesterday. He's with us most days, and wanted to send him a very happy birthday wish. Today is his birthday. So Michael in Arizona, I think you're in Arizona right now, Arizona, and just again, wishing you all the best from all of us here at TVON. So hope your day is fabulous. I know his plan included TVON, shopping, brunch, champagne. So hopefully you are well on your way to a big celebration today. And many, many, many happy more years. So thank you so much, Michael, for, again, being one of our valued shoppers and family members. Take a look at this ruby one more time, and then we're going to get into a Malaya, a rare Malaya. And this is fabulous. And you've got a beautiful look in this, again, I'm going to show you this Malaya garnet. It's really cool. It's a very unique, distinctive style, and we've got that one only. So if you like, and by the way, we can change the gold. I think that rubies obviously look fantastic in the yellow, but if you want white gold or rose, we can do it. Now this one, wow. That is one of the prettiest stones. And I know a lot of people are going, I don't even know what a Malaya garnet is, but that's okay. We'll explain, but it's a really, really rare garnet, but it kind of looks like some of the other stones we see, like its counterparts, like, you know, the stones that are this color, like really rich spinels or great looking purpley gem quality sapphires, or almost like a rubellite tourmaline look there. It is specialty. It's item number 3950. It's a carat 41 on the Malaya garnet. And then it's in this really fabulous pear shape. Pear shapes are having a moment. We're so happy we've seen now 2 in a row. We're going to see a big yellow diamond later with a pear shape as well. But this is 1123950. There's your specs for it. A carat 41, one of a kind. The diamonds are actually burnished. So you've got them bigger stones here, small, medium, large, set down into that tapering of the band. Looks fabulous. And of course, you can also change the gold here if you want the richness of, let's say, a yellow gold with it. So here we are, and it is going to be under $1,000. That's not unusual to see, you know, a little start on some big discounts and values, but I like the fact we can go even better than $9.99 on this one. Let me try it on. It stacks beautifully if you want to add, let's say, some wonder rings to it or something like that. But here we are. Wow, that is an incredible stone. And so it's better than $9.99, $8.88, $7.77, $6.99. We're making this one $599 for a band of gold in today's day and age. We are in 2025. Yeah, this is not normal. So you've got a band of gold that should be more. And now we've added the really rich, rare Malaya garnets. Sometimes they are brown. They are. Most of the time they're kind of this, and they're actually a pretty brown. It's kind of a bronzy color. But what is more highly valued and treasured are certainly these pink and purple varieties that you have here. So fabulous piece, and so excited about that one. So $5.99 and 15 seconds remaining. And then we've got, ooh, the new designer piece that is that green tourmaline I was telling you about. One massive stone at one great price tag. And I'm talking a big ring from a big jewelry gals that doesn't cost you a fortune, and that's going to be very exciting. So stick around. It's got a little antique look too, a little vintage inspired. That's a little preview of it. So if you like a big green tourmaline, that's coming up. And you know what else is here? There is a Paraíba tourmaline bracelet. I never thought I would see the day. I've had a bangle with one stone, but I'm talking about a bracelet that just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Look at that bracelet. That is something special, and you know, something collectible for you. So we brought out some rare for you today, as always. But that one's $5.99. If you like it, we'll keep on rocking. Here's the big one. 1127144 is going to be next, and that is a new one. And we're going to need to zoom. I mean, back, far away. This is one of those huge cocktail-style rings, but beautiful rich green tourmaline here that has some great cutting. So the great cutting is what really makes it here. I think that's always special to see. Beautiful cutting like you see there. It's got a cushion cut overall, but it's also checkerboard faceting across the top. So a little different than your traditional one single table facet in the center. It's got this beautiful, you see it's like diamond shapes all the way through. It's going to be $71.44. It's platinum. And it also is the rich and bright and clean. That's rare to get in the green tourmaline. And it's a 634, and it's 41 points in diamonds. They go all the way along the outskirts. That's all pave in the platinum. And then it's got this, again, feels very vintage inspired. The wide band of platinum, the 6 carat 34, the 41 points in diamonds. This really beautiful scroll work that is set within that looks like it's done in lace. And yet the whole piece is coming on down for you. It is a rare beauty here to find a stone of that size and be that bright. Now let me show it to you on, because it's a sizable piece, and you got to see that because it's pretty much on me going knuckle to knuckle. So really excited to have this one at a markdown. So come on in if you'd like it. We have the Malaya, we have the ruby. So I'm just going to keep on rocking and know that you guys are going to pick up the values here before we go any farther, because again, you want to make sure you get these one of a kinds while they last. But this one is again another close-up look. Remember, that's a huge piece, stays in place platinum. We're actually going to take this $49.99 tourmaline and make it so much more affordable than that. So come on in, only one. And that's always the crucial thing here, is that most of the time we're seeing one of a kind. So that's really something to keep in mind as you shop. And so you can dial in early when you see something you love, because you just never know how low it's going to go. I think sometimes we surprise you with a price that's even lower than you might expect. And that's what I'm aiming for. So let's make this one a really good one. It's not even $19.99. And that is a lot of platinum. You saw that size. It's a good probably inch or more in length there. So a really stunning design. And yet it's not even going to be 19. 18, 17. We're taking it lower. $16.99 on that brand new beauty right there. And if you'd like to know more about that Paraíba bracelet with a lot of diamonds, do let me know there as well. Did you already hear from somebody over there? And what are they saying? They got a request or shop in or have something that they, are thinking about? Oh, really? I don't know, Holly. That's a really good, I have a round that sometimes is usually if you like a trillion, you like a round, because they both deliver sparkle. We do have a gorgeous round. I'm going to go ahead and preview it for you. And then we'll have to check. Did you already let her know, or are we still checking? I have not seen a trillion in a while, Holly, so I don't think there's one, but it's always worth double checking. So we'll have inventory do that for you, and we'll get back to you on that. And then, of course, if you like, that one's $16.99, and let's keep rocking. We've got the big wheel of gold quartz. Again, you're going to see chameleon diamonds on blowout, 3 gold quartz on blowout, the all 3s and 3s and 3s. So we're all going to show you some beautiful pieces. And then, yes, we do have the big diamonds. We sure do. The 2 carat 13 overall. And if you've been waiting on a bigger ruby, because obviously we started with that, we started with the smaller pear shape, which was the 1 carat, which wasn't small when you consider rubies rarely get to 1 carat. I do, for the record, have a 256 today. So if you're looking to go jumbo size in the ruby, look how pretty that is. Wow. With the yellow diamonds at the base and then the rest in white diamonds. This is a mounting we're also going to see later with a yellow diamond. Actually, check this out. This is one of those important yellow diamond deals we have with the 1.5 carat. So that's a really attractive stone there, and a great way to get a stone that looks even larger than it already weighs. So, and then here's the round, Holly. So again, if you like trillions because of the sparkle factor, there is a fabulous round. This may be my favorite piece we have in the blue wings overall. And I'm talking about not just out of what's left here, but also what we've had historically. That is a really important setting, the way it's set up over the diamonds. So that's the one that is, crazy limited, probably coming up in this first hour. So keep that in mind, plus the big diamonds. Oh, and Ametrine lovers, I've got a great Ametrine for you in a pendant. We usually only see rings, but we're going to see the pendant. Now take a look at this. This is a fabulous emerald cut. And scratch that as a cushion. It says it's an emerald cut. It's kind of like an emerald cut. We'll explain. It's got a lot of those long linear facets inside, but it's actually, if you look at the outside, it doesn't have the traditional outside perimeter that an emerald cut should have. It's item number 7030, and it is a beautiful color. That's what is truly important and paramount when it comes to all colored stones, but especially this one here, because it's known as being a lighter material. And that's really what is so important here, is that this is, first of all, 10 carats 18. It's very saturated. I wouldn't even put it in that pink category. I would say it's more purple than it is pink. That's always important to see. Let's see who's checking in with us today. We have some folks with us. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, so, and Tracy, good morning to you. And hi, Risa. Thank you. Good morning to you. Glad you guys are with us. And thank you, Tracy. It is a dress. Yeah, it is a dress. A little trompe l'oeil for you. A little trompe l'oeil Moschino going on today. But yes, it is a dress. All right, so here we go. It's our 1018, 30 points in diamonds. There's 1 row of diamonds in 1 row. It's kind of like we take this band and we give it the wide band, which we love, but then it has this really unique, distinctive style where it's almost, if you will, striped, where you're getting diamonds on one side, gold on the other, that's mirror finish. So it almost looks like you put 2 bands together while not having to do that, because that can be cumbersome to do. So instead, it's all made this way. Take a look at it. We'll show it to you here, 1018. Come on over. And it's going to be a one only, and it's less than $2,000. And our big Kunzites are fairly limited these days. So I know there's been a lot of you asking for them, wanting them, looking for them. Well, here it is, and it's not going to be even $19.99. Got some big values on the way today. Take a look at this one on the hand too. And if you want to put something around it, like, believe it or not, with that big a stone, a lot of people don't think you can stack maybe the wonder rings that you have. I know so many of you have those. This would be a wonderful, actually a great addition if you wanted to add a little extra diamonds. You can. I mean, it's got 30 points, but why not? If you want to build your own type of stackable style, that would be beautiful. It's not 19, 18, 17. No, no, no. We're going to go $16.99 on this one. A fabulous color. And again, big top of the hours. That Tanzanite's probably coming up sooner rather than later, that round. Then I've got an oval later. So it's going to be round and oval. And I do have one pair of Asher cut earrings if you've been missing out on the earrings that we've had of late. I know that they've been going very quickly, including the rounds. So I know so many of you missed out on those beautiful round Art Deco styles the other day. So I brought out some Asher cuts that are also drops. There's some of our bigger ones, but if you'd like this one, it's $16.99, and I love it in the white, but you can change it if you want to. So full range of options on that cushion that is reading very much like an emerald cut does. So that's that on the Kunzite. And then are you ready to see our Ametrine? We'll probably get to that rather soon here. I've got a very limited quantity of the Ametrine, but hey, I'll take more than one. That's always good. Let's get to our gold quartz wheel. This is a stone that I think, if you're not familiar with it, because it's not very often that we see it in other places. And I want to start with the one that is in the 18 karat gold here. Keep in mind it needs some rhodium on the sides. I'm going to go ahead and, put it up there anyways, because obviously that's going to be perfected for you. Then we have the big pear shape with the lots and lots of diamonds. And then we have another pear shape, which is going to be a little bit kind of a wider style. So let me move this one over here, this one in the middle. That one's got a ton in that signature style. And then here we go with the big one. So obviously 3 rings need a little bit of room here. So let's just, oh, look at that. Wow. It's like almost each one has a similar pattern. They almost look like they're related, if you will, and they are the same stone. But I mean, look at the patterns and the way the lapidary chose to show off the gold presence. Now, this is a quick little one and done wheel. And I mean, we got 3 pieces, but they're all one of a kind. And when they're gone, they're gone. And this would be what I can guarantee you is a great deal just for the mountings alone. Here's why. You've got on the left side, sure, not as many diamonds, but 2 important and larger diamonds. To tell you the truth, the diamond weight on the left side is 41 points. That's going to be your most important diamond weight, though, because it's not just about the 40 points. You know by now, diamonds go really, really expensive when they get into big sizes. And either way you look there, the 2 sides there are going to be about 1/5 of a carat. So they're really important sizes individually, and they're also pear shaped. So it makes sense to have them go along with the pear shape in the middle, right? It's all working together. It all looks beautiful, and that's that. So we've got the gold quartz for you. And again, pear shapes all throughout. It's just a matter of, do you like a little more simple 3-stone style? Do you want something that we know is popular with our signature style with all that diamond weight and, of course, the undergallery? Or you go to the right side and you get that really large piece with a lot of gold presence. And I don't just mean in the quartz stone, I mean around it, setting it all the way through. Here are your carat weights because they're all going to be the same price. And this is also a great chance to pick one up if you don't have one, because a lot of times they've been going very quickly. So we'll start here with our 276. Remember, this one's in 18 karat white gold. So that's the first thing. You actually, if you need to, you can change it, but I would keep it that way because the big white diamond's sitting on top of the band. That's 18 karat gold. The other 2 will be 14. That one's the 276, 41 points in diamonds, but large. Then we go to the middle stone, which is going to be a 140. So we're getting smaller stone here than the left, but a ton of diamond weight. 86 points, 86. Here we go with the right side. That's going to be our 220. That one has 45 points. Which one do you like? I'm a little amazed at what we're going to do here. We've got a $49.99 set price if we just kind of take the average of where all 3 of those used to be. We're going to make them a lot better. And this is sometimes not a stone we see with a ton of diamonds around it. These 3 do. And it's just a matter of which one you like. Remember, that's actually yellow gold in the middle. I know it's tough to see right now. Let's turn it through the inside so you can see that great finishing that it has. There's that undergallery. So that's going to have the undergallery. If that's really of a huge concern, go there. This one really doesn't need much of an undergallery. It's a 3-stone style, so it's got the basket underneath. But you can see that gold coming all the way through. And again, that's 24 karat pure gold as found in nature, but it's found encapsulated within this quartz. Here's the inside of the other. So now you've gotten to know them a little bit. And again, no matter what, you can always see the inside of your stone. And they are, well, let's just face it, the most economical way to get a cold quartz in the entire inventory here. Just let me know which one is your favorite. They are not $49.99. This is our lowest price by far. This would be a great value even if you're just after the mountings, truly, because that's how special they are. Left, center, and right side, there is not a bad way to go here. If you want important diamonds, they're all bringing that. They're all delivering in in that front, and they are going to be super affordable, not even $1,000. Let's get these lines rocking. We're ready to give away some jewelry at the end of the week. So this is when jewelry values get even better. We go even lower on everything that you know and see. Our values that are world renowned for being the best in fine jewelry anywhere are now even better. So this wheel proves it. This is a must-go trio. So obviously we're ready to get them gone to you, and you can change gold on any one you want. I would recommend leaving the 18 karat gold in the white gold, but hey, totally up to you. They're not even $9.99. Even better value. Take a look at this. They are not going to last at all. And they're not $9.99. They're going even lower than that. And when you think about those big diamond weights you have, it is not a time to sit back and go, oh, maybe that's a value. No, this is a striking and stunning value. And it's not going to be $9.99. They are $949 a piece, whichever one you want. And let me tell you, that is the most important mounting up there. And so here's how you get them. And there's only one of each because the piece you see is the piece you get. It's like opals. It's like emeralds. There are no two gold quartz stones that are identical or exactly alike. So that's why you got to pick up what you love, and they are always, no matter what, they're going to be one of a kinds, and they always have been and always are. But that's the thing, is that they go fast, and they're not usually this price tag. Which one do we like? You got it. Right side going on the hand here for you. And again, first one to be verifying here, it's going to be item number 112-60-105. Take a look at that one on the hand again. That one's got that really big presence of gold weight. You see the towering size of it here. And this is a perfect chance to pick one up. They're such cool stones. Each one has its own pattern and personality, and they're going to be gone in a hurry. So this one is right now in the yellow gold. Remember, that was the 220, 45 points in diamonds around it. Let's go to our next one. Jess, which one do you like? $9.49 a piece. Okay, it's still available if you want it. The right side is what everyone on the phone, and we have 2 operators. We usually have 15. So a lot of you are waiting on hold. I apologize. Yeah. Which one? Right side's gone. Congratulations, that is sold. Jess, is there another one we can maybe tempt you with here? This one's got the 86 points in diamonds, and I apologize if you're waiting on hold. Please don't hang up. We'll be with you as soon as possible, but that's going to be our carat 40, and that's going to be the carat, no, I'm sorry, this is the carat 40 with the 86 points in diamonds. It used to be there, and I moved them over. And then, of course, we've got the 276. That's going to be the large stone. And which one? Okay, good. That one's gone too, and that one's going to be on the hand real quick for you. That's 5586. That one's sold. That does have the big diamond weight, 86 points. That's the way you go when you get the big diamonds. Now, of course, we've got the last one remaining, which is the 3-stone style. We'll go back to that now. There's your information, and then here we go with that big individual diamond weight, which are the 2 pear-shaped VS stones. So that's going to be 112, 4615, and that is, I'll come in a little closer. I know it needs rhodium. I've already made a note about that. Talked to our jewelers many times about that. We will keep on harping on it, but 276, 41 points in diamonds. They are just about 1/5 of a carat each. Yeah. This one's sold too. Thank you so much. And let's take a look at a big aqua and the Aquamarine, and then we'll do this later with a trio of Chameleon diamonds. You thought gold quartz was rare. Nothing is more rare. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Nothing is more rare than Chameleon diamonds, and we'll have a trio of those later, also on discount. So I saw a little water spot on this one, so I'm going to polish it up. 112-6290 is the item number. Oh my goodness, look at that. I know. Get the sunglasses out. It is amazing, isn't it? Look at what this does, and that's no illusion or optical illusion of the cameras or the lighting. That's just the way that stone is built. And I mean gorgeous Sierra Santa Maria blue colors, but also the emerald cutting, which is so impressive. And again, all of our quartz are gone. Congratulations on those. Wish we had more at that price tag. We do not, but here we go. This is our 544, and this one's going to go in a hurry. March is coming up. I mentioned that because this is the best of March's birthstone, and it also is a 544 with 50 points in diamonds. Going all the way around it, that's going to be a classic, but this is still custom made. It has to be custom made because this is a super elongated. I know we expect a bit of elongation with any emerald cut, but this one's superbly elongated with those really bright lights that are coming through, plus the halo. Of course, I love it in the white gold, but hey, you can do what you want with it. Yellow, rose, fine. But here's what we've got on a $59.99 ring. Trust me when I tell you, this is the end of the week. I'm doing extra. I know me for discounts. You know me for the best values on planet Earth. I really make sure that every single piece I show on every single show I do, every hour, every piece, it's got to be discounted. That is my whole shopping theory, and it really is my priority for you. So this is what we're going to do on one of our best and most breathtaking stones here. And it's not even going to be $59.99. This is one only, like so many pieces I have, which is why we need to show you a few hundred just to, keep the lights on. So here's what we're going to do for you. Instead of $59.99, I'm going to blow it out. And this is truly one of the prettiest stones you will ever see. There is something about the emerald cut. Usually the trick is, Usually it's a detriment to have an emerald cut in a lighter stone. We saw this earlier in that cushiony emerald cut in the Kunzite. If it's a lighter color typically, usually the emerald cuts are only going to hinder that. If it's a lighter saturation, if it's a more pastel, a lot of times an emerald cut's going to leave a void through the middle of the stone where it's not as deep a color. And that is clearly not happening here. So you already have the beauty of having a really stunning Sierra Santa Maria, which is the best quality aqua in the world. But you're getting that cut, which is still showing off that amazing color that it has all the way through. So I don't want you to miss out on it because it's a one of a kind and it's going to be under $2,000. It's not even $19.99. We've got one, and let's truly blow this out as we love to do. And that is one that you will never look back and never regret. It's just one of those best of the best opportunities, and yet I'm going to make it only $1,888. We'll see it out the door. And who was shopping with you, Jess? Maxine, hello, hello, hello. I'm glad you got one of the gold quartz. Thank you so much. We'll find out who got the others as well. A big thank you to all of you. And if there's anything from earlier that you want to pick up, like the $5.99 Malaya garnet ring, or maybe it's the $9.99 ruby ring that we started with, or if you missed out on them, give us a call. We'll show those again for you if you joined us a little bit later. But this one's only $18.88 and hope you grab it. So that's a good one there. And then we've got some of those designer, star sapphire. I know we've been looking at some great star sapphires and rubies of late. This one is right between, it's kind of it's a purpley tone. It's got a little more pinky red. Do you see the red kind of glowing through? Anyway, we'll show that next. It's a really pretty designer piece, and that one's going to be truly one of a kind. And I mean, there's really nothing else like a star in a round, and then of course the great yellow and white diamonds we have around it. But this one's going to go, and there's that beautiful color, and then of course you see the basket work it has. It's completely clean, which is not really a headline for Blue Beryl. They're always going to be a pretty nice clarity. It's not something that struggles with inclusions like other stones do, but it struggles with color. And that's where, again, you've got that solved when you get that Sierra Santa Maria material that is able to do, and look at that, all that extra faceting, like a hall of mirrors, but in bright sky blues. Intense. And I certainly, oh gosh, I started to hear myself there. Is that, okay. It's nothing scarier than hearing myself in real life and then hearing myself blast through a computer, Joanne. Oh my goodness, double time. There can only be one. Okay, here we go at $18.88. Let's get to our star sapphire. But it's nice to, are you watching backlog shows there? Can't get enough TVON? Here we go. Item number is 112-1720. She's a super fan over there. That's all that means. All right, here we go with our star sapphire. This one's going to be 112-1720. It's our 208. That is a round. Call me on the aqua. I might take that aqua. Do you know I don't have an aqua? I don't have a really good aqua. I don't. Well, I had one many years ago. It got stolen with all my rest of my jewelry, but that was years ago. Anyway, don't like when that happens. Don't like to bring that up. But anyway, it stinks. But here we go. This is the 208. I had a really good one, but yeah, that one might be a nice little replacement. Here's our 208, unheated star, I would say sapphire. It's got a little more pinky red in person. It's got a lot of purple here, and then it's a really kind of roval stone, so almost round, has that really pretty asterism. I'll show you. It's only got one asterism typically. I've got two lights on it, so here we go. There's one. You can see just the left light shining on it. Here's if I just shine the right light on it. There you go. So that's what it's going to look like when you get it home, but there's also 21 points in yellow and 66 points in white diamonds, and yeah, that's 87 points overall. But here's what the better deal is that it's also got finishing, and it's, of course, unheated, because star sapphires have to be, if they got heated, then there wouldn't be an asterism anymore. Here's that beautiful finishing, though. So for being that squared off, cushiony platform, you get still circular gold in the inside, just to make sure that it's really, really comfortable as it sits on the hand, stays as is in the two tones of gold, and we know this is one of the more expensive stones. We know it's an exotic stone. Hey, guys, I just realized I have an emerald cut aqua later that's new. And it's a 10 carat, so yes, it's bigger, but it doesn't have the flash that that one has, and it's like $8,000. So again, you might want to get that last aqua before somebody else does, because we don't want you to miss out. But here we go with the star. In the roval cut, that's more unusual. You are looking for a really good color, but you also want definition to your asterism. That's what this has. And the fact that the legs of the star go all the way across to the very, very outskirts, that's important as well. Let's take a look at it. It's not going to be, no longer going to be $49.99. We got a better value and a one only. And then, yes, there's even Gents Paraiba here today. So should mention that for any of our gentlemen looking for a very special ring. But this one's going to be you know what, skip $19.99. I want to do better. I know $19.99 is fabulous. But this is how we can make sure all the pieces go, as we are already a half hour into the show. Want to make sure we get requests in. Tell us what you'd like to see. We've got a great Ametrine pendant coming up, but I want to make this easy. Not 19, not 18, not 17, not 16. I mean, I know it's rare and I know it's large, and any faceted regular sapphire that's over 2 carats would never be this price. Now you've got that super ultra rare phenomena effect with it, and it's not going to be $16.99. It's not even $15.99. I'll blow it out. Truly, this is $1,499 to the very first caller. And I'm thinking, what do you guys think about the chameleons? Do we dare blow out the chameleons at what, top of the hour? Remember, I have the trio. I'm going to give you a little heads up on the chameleons. That's the round. I love this one. Yes, go ahead. Hi, Randy in Minnesota. Is Randy brand new? Hi, Randy. Get one of the gold quartz. Is it he or she, just so I know? She. Hi, Randy. Thank you so much, and welcome to our show. I'm so glad you're shopping with us today. And then also there's the third chameleon. These are color-changing diamonds, and they all have GI certs, and they're all good sizes, and they're all going to be, I think they're all a half carat or more. Yes, they are. We got 50 pointers and up, so get ready for the blowout of all blowouts. If you've never owned a chameleon, 3 of you, I love that idea, is that after today, after about a half hour from now, we're going to make 3 different people. We're going to propel you to the very, very top of collector status. We will today, just by owning one of these incredible discounts that I have on chameleon diamonds today. So make sure you're with us. We're going to do that right around the top of the hour. I do have that big round Tanzanite as well. That's also, I want to keep kind of letting you know what's coming so you don't miss out. But take a look at this. This is our last call on the star sapphire. I see kind of a purpley pinky red, and then I have, just in case you missed it yesterday, I am still a little stunned. We had this really big markdown on a purple Paraiba with the 220 in diamonds. So if you missed it, that just shows you the different levels of purple you get from different types of stones. But that is that neon purple pink. It's got mostly purple, just a smidge of pink. It's not like purple like an amethyst, and that's our huge 328 with lots of diamonds, 220, and that was under $4,000. So amazing value there. And then we'll do the chameleon shortly, and then you do have some really cool opportunities on earrings today. Like I said, we've got drops in. We've got black diamonds, we've got white diamonds, we've got the big 2 carat plus studs, which are the largest we've ever had in our history. Think about it, that's been a lot of jewelry over those years, a lot of jewelry. And you'd think the classics like the diamond studs, well, we've had a lot of different varieties of diamond hoops. We have not had so many in diamond studs. It's usually 1 carat total weight. Look at the 2 carats we have today. So those are 213 actually, so really tremendous size. That would be the ultimate gift idea for somebody or for yourself, because it's something you know you're going to wear probably every single day. So we've got those coming up as well. I'm really excited about having the discount on our largest size ever. We're actually going to make them more affordable than even smaller sizes have been in the past. So that's going to be a lot of fun to stay with us for. And then if you need one of the big rubies, we've got them. I do have a great necklace. Go ahead. Oh, that's so kind. Did he join us here too? Oh, that's really sweet. I know that's, it's got to be a busy day of birthday acknowledgments and celebrations, and that's really, I tell you how much I appreciate you guys joining us on special days like holidays, but also special days to you personally, like birthdays. That's really nice. Thank you, Michael. Take a look at this, though. This is a designer piece with the, I love it, the white diamonds that actually overlap with the yellow sapphires. Now, interestingly enough, we did a style like this, but it only had the yellow sapphires. Now we're going to get into the diamonds and the yellow sapphires. And this chain, though, I must say, as someone who loves a great chain, that is significant. This is an 18 karat Rolo link chain that I'm throwing in for literally free. I don't have a length, but you know what? It's adjustable. So it's 18 inches and adjustable, and look at that. How many times do you see a bigger, heavier chain like this that's also adjustable? That rarely happens because it's really substantial. I'm going to make a bold statement here. Even if you can't picture that sapphire pendant in your collection, make sure you get this for the chain, because I really do believe, and I know we're not strangers to throwing in free chains, but this chain is so uber substantial and so wearable with so many things. I think it would be silly to leave the chain behind. And we don't sell chains on the air in like their straight up basic form. And a lot of you wish we did. But we don't, and we don't, you know, gold's hard to be competitive in today's gold market unless of course you're just throwing in chains for free. And that's what we're doing here. So take a look at this. This is not going to last, I can tell you that. It's a yellow sapphire graduated. This is called ombre. They're all princess cuts. They're all going to be there. Start with the darker material here up top. Now you can actually switch it around if you want to, but I wouldn't because that's really meant to be the bail. And so you see these are all set within the design. They go from darker golden, almost orange, to a really bright marigold, to a lighter true yellow, then a canary yellow, and then almost white. But it's a paler yellow on the base. These are diamonds. It's item number 1127225. It's 18 karat gold. Those are all princess cut sapphires. You get a carat 84 there, and then you also have 26 points in the 6 diamonds in that bail, if you will, that's overlapping. I'll show you the link of the piece. You're going to see this chain. The chain is amazing. It comes off the pendant. The pendant is like a slide, so you're going to have no problem taking that chain off. I actually need to double check. This may be a longer chain. Hold on, I'm just going to give it a little. Nobody bothers to measure this stuff, so let me just measure it here live. It's actually 20 inches. Oh, are you kidding me? A 20-inch chain that is adjustable. It just got even more important, even more impressive. And look how this looks from a distance away. Is this, okay, just a slide. I just want to make sure it's not an enhancer. Look at that. Get it for just this chain. Look at the chain itself. And then it's got a spring ring closure, but this little bead there, that allows you to go ahead and adjust it. So if 20 inches is too long, oh, I can't believe what I'm about to do. This is gorgeous. If 20 inches is too long, don't worry, you can shorten it. This is your go-to everyday chain now, and you can wear it on its own. It is so substantial, you could wear the chain by itself and it would look amazing. And it's going to be 1 inch on the drop of the pendant. I'll show you on the neckline, and here's what we're going to do. Oh, good. One more chain. That's what I needed. I needed one more chain. I needed just one more gold chain. But this one's real. And because the others are, again, trompe l'oeil. But here we go. This is going to be a very, very special opportunity. Let's go back up close. This chain is everything. I mean, I'm telling you, this is not a little tiny box link or something, and there's nothing wrong with those. Chains that are even the most teeny tiny are $600 and $700 and $800. This whole necklace is supposed to be $69.99. I will do what I do. I'm going to blow it out for you, and we're going to make it a whole lot easier right here and now. And those princess cuts are divine. I don't mean to take away from the pendant. It's gorgeous. But you know what? This chain is so good. It's $1,699 first caller. I wish I had 2 dozen. I think we could probably just sit here and sell these all day with that chain included. 20-inch chain, adjustable to make it any length you want, essentially. You can go a lot shorter. You could go all the way to choker length or anything else. You could actually wrap it around your wrist many times and make it a bracelet if you want to. I mean, there are, because it's got the clasp. I mean, so this is just, again, beautifully versatile. $16.99 blows it out. We're getting the, I think the, which one? Okay, congratulations. This is gone, of course, because, and by the way, that's all a slide. So very, very cool. All right, let's get to, do we dare show you the big ruby? It's such a fine ruby. It's a 2 carat 56. Let me see if I can clean it up, or maybe we just reject it. Yeah, it just needed polish. Oh my gosh. 1127371. One more polish for the road here. Now, this is pretty. Oh, there's still a water spot. I wish you could see this stuff in person, but it just shows you guys see everything on the air, because I look and examine every piece before the show, and yet you don't see things like a little water spot. Anyway, that's the magnification we bring. So again, people who say, oh, how can I ever know what it's really like when I watch it on TV? Well, you get a better look than you'll ever get, because I have really good eyesight. I was blessed with eyesight. Both my parents got glasses when they were 5 years old, both of them. I'm good. So again, one thing that is not failing me is my eyesight. So again, this is where you're seeing it better. You'll see it better on TV than you can ever see it in real life. And that's the whole point, is you know exactly what you're getting. This is our 2 carat 56. It's in 2-tone gold, a little bit of yellow gold, and that's to set the yellow diamonds that are sitting right beneath the stone. It's like almost it's like a platform almost. The yellow diamonds are sitting as a platform. Come on over and take a look at our 256 Burma. I'm ready to try it on too, so you can see the size. Now the natural yellows are going to be 14 points. The white diamonds are 1 carat, and even, I don't know, it looks like more, but there are big princess cuts there as well. The very large princess cuts you have that sit on the sides, left and right. Do not wait, only one, getting our Sunday started. Wish I had more of everything, I really do. That's my one complaint about TVON, is I wish we had 20 or 30 or 10 or 5, but we don't. We have one of a kinds, but that's all a testament to the quality. You can't just mass produce jewelry of this level. Here's your finishing on the inside, and we have one outstanding. You know, the last time I had rubies, they were the 3 carats. They were on a wheel. It was a trio, and they sold out in literal seconds. And now We're talking about a $14,999 brand new ring that I'm not asking $15,000 for today, as we are going to take a look at it on the hand. And if you want one of the best in rubies, again, what really is challenging with rubies is getting the bigger sizes. It's chromium that gives them this unmistakable, beautiful, and rich color. And it's a blue red because it's out of Mogok, Burma. All the other rubies of the world, and there are many, have different secondary hues. They really don't look nearly as red. Look how clean it is and bright it is as well. It's not even going to be $10,000 today. With Valentine's Day coming up, I know rubies get popular. I've been in the jewelry business a long time. Rubies get popular this time of year. They're popular around the end of the year holidays. They're popular around Valentine's Day, but there's truly, it's a stone you wear. It's not a stone you baby or you worry about, because remember, it's second in hardness only to diamonds. All the sapphires and the rubies of the world, including the stars, like the one I had recently, are going to be durable enough to wear every day. So please don't wait to wear them or have to feel like you have to save it because you have to baby it. You don't at all. And we're going to go ahead and give you a great value that's better than $99.99 as promised. Huge opportunity right now. Just a few minutes left in this hour. The big blue wing is coming out soon. We're not waiting on the big round. The round has got to go, and I got too much great jewelry and we got too few items. So tell you what, not even 99, 89, 79, 69. The challenge is getting big sizes in ruby because of that chromium content that gives us the color we love. It's a push and a pull. You get the color you love out of the chromium, but the chromium really inhibits the size that you get. So you end up with smaller sizes in ruby than most stones. It's not easy to get large sizes, and so when you get a 1 carat, that's considered large. We had a 1 carat earlier to start the show in a pear shade. This is substantially larger than that, of course, to be able to get you over the 2.5 carat mark as we have, and it's not even $69.99. It's not even going to be, I'll just make it easy. It's $5,999 for a $15,000 ruby with just a subtlety of the yellows, but they are popping. They're those bright, vivid, natural yellows we love to see. And you've got that one going out for $59.99 and one caller only. We'll see who's got it. And then don't forget, we do have blue sapphires, diamond studs. Chameleon diamond trio coming up at the top of the hour. We'll do it in 19 minutes. Do you think that maybe we're ready for the round now? I don't think, did we come up with any trillions, or is that a, nope, yeah, I didn't think we had any trillions. So we did double check for Holly. Holly, just to let you know, no trillion cuts at all in the blue wing Tanzanites, nothing. But I do have the round, which I'm going to tell you right now, generally, if you like a trillion, you like a round, and if you like a round, you like a trillion. So this one is here and set up in this fabulous bridge. So that's going to be coming up shortly. Plus we have the really, really important yellow diamond in the same mounting. So a little later, you're going to see this huge yellow diamond, which goes to show you that if that stone in the middle, the ruby, is 256, that yellow diamond is facing up a lot bigger than 1.5 carats. And so that's one you want to keep an eye out for as well. And then we do have ruby in the heart shape. Let me show you this one. I think this is really apropos for this time of year. 112-5113 is here. Oh, what a pretty heart. That is really pretty. And the perfect little proportion to get the heart shape we want. It's item number 1125113, and it's a carat 02. Very distinctive and really rare. Tough to get a heart-shaped stone. These are not stones that like to be cut any way but oval. And so even the pear shape we just had is a little bit more unique. And then, of course, you have here this really, really important heart shape, which is a 102 stone. Then it's got the double halo in the diamonds, and down the sides, 84 points is the total weight in your VS diamonds. And that will be for just one caller. So come on in quickly, because we're also going to blow this one out. And you do have a full finish under gallery too. So you've got all of that comfort built in. You got the beautiful basket work, which is going to elevate that stone. And this is, again, very, very crystalline and clean and bright. It's tough. Once I got one good ruby here, like I did in the pear shape, it's tough to bring you other rubies typically, because most of them are not going to have this pop, the sizzle that you're seeing here, even in darkness, because I blocked the light there momentarily just to zoom in. And you see that still, that really gleaming red. It is like, it truly is. It's like a sizzle like you would see in a diamond that's like got a really good clarity or a really good cut. You would see, you know, that pop, that sparkle, that brightness, that fire. That's what this ruby has. But rubies are not, they're not supposed to do that. They're not known for that. So what you're getting is something really treasured and rare. And of course, being the heart shape that it is, that makes it more rare. Everything about it, just fabulous. Take a look at it. We're not going to wait on this one. It's got to go. And it's going to be white, yellow, rose. You can change that if you want, but it's just so tough to get a 1 carat heart. And then you still have the fact that it's cut that way usually really, really takes a a toll on the carat weight that you're going to end up with, but the fact this is still over a carat and gives you that very sentimental and unique cutting, that is always special. And here's what we'll do. It's going to be a huge value, better than even, I know we've got it for $69.99. Go figure. I just brought the 256 down below that. So I think it just means we got to keep on going on this one. Keep it going. This is amazing, and it's not going to be $69, $59, $49. Come on in. It's really ready to be out to you for well in time for Valentine's Day, which of course is less than 3 weeks away. If that just, I mean, just imagine if someone wanted a ruby anyways. If you've always wanted a ruby, that is that really perfect show of love, and you're just getting the very, very best out of Burma. There's not a better source in this world than Burma ruby, and it's not even 4,000, actually not even 3. It's not even $29.99. This is what it's all about. Double halo. Look at how the diamonds actually expand as they go down to that second halo. So they start large and then they get larger, and then that leads into what is a kind of a wraparound style of pave. There's actually pave that you can see on the side. So it does this full wraparound. So even if you're looking down at your ring or somebody sees it from the profile, or that's a viewpoint that a lot of us see when we're wearing our jewelry, that is still where you see diamonds on the sides. And it's not even $19.99 blowout for a little, why not? A little Valentine's Day special. It seems perfect for this time of year. So we want to make sure it's affordable as well. And it's not even $29.99 or $19.99. We're going even lower. Call me quickly. That is just the gleaming, glowing, perfect heart. And I know it's leaning a little bit on this wheel because it's tough to balance on that perfect one tip of a prong there. But we've got a big value, and it's going to be $1,777 instead. And then we move along, and the big blue wing is here. I think we're all probably getting ready for that. We do have some really, really special chameleons. It's our biggest drop ever. I've been showing you chameleons since they were, well, I got to debut them here, and that was many years ago. And we see them very seldom. And if you're going, I don't even know what a chameleon diamond is. I've heard of it as an animal, but I don't know what that means, a diamond. It's the rarest of most stones you can get. Honestly, it's so rare that most of the people of the world who categorize rarity of gems don't even talk about chameleon diamonds because some people don't even know they exist. It is really unique, very tough to find. You can go to collectors, auction houses, retail stores, never see it. We've got 3 coming up at a discount today. And then let me show you what we have in a really cool diamond earring. Obviously, we're gonna bring the white diamond studs. I know rubies are tough, right? It's like most people just, we don't get that rubies that we typically see out and about are from other sources where they can be more affordable, but they don't look anything like this. They usually look like brown. They just look completely brown or opaque or like a really burgundy color where you're not seeing a lot of the red. So that's really just, again, for like everything we do, it's for those, you know, really collectors that want the best of the best. And this is always a tough earring to show you because there's hinging on 2 places. So what I want to make sure you see first is the diamond. And that's probably why they're here. And they never get shown because they're just really complicated to show here. But there's that faceted black diamond. And then I'll make sure you see them here from a distance. That's more important anyways. It is earring. So this is going to be 112-2534. And let's take a look at this length of this earring. It's a lever back style. And of course, this is one of those that I think is very wearable because a lot of people like to wear a lot of neutrals. And a lot of times that includes the color black, right? And so in gems and the gem world overall, you don't see too many options when it comes to something that's this wearable. So we have, let's go to the utmost range. We're going to go to black diamonds here, which we rarely see. These are 335 total in a pear shape, but it's faceted. And this is your length. They're 1.5 inches, which, as we discussed yesterday, it might sound lengthy because we don't see a lot of earrings this length, but it's actually really wearable. It's not like it's going to hit the shoulder or anything like that or be too complex even for daily wear. But there is a lever back style, and then there's this beautiful way that these white diamonds are set in a diamond shape, and then you've got more hinging here, which is a faceted black diamond. So what that means is, of course, most stones are faceted, so you're probably confused, like, I don't get it. Yeah, I mean a fancy facet pattern. If you look at the up close here, because I want to show you, that's actually probably a really good angle to see it, is that you see that it's got this pattern where all the way around it is faceted across the top. Not one table facet, but all faceted. And what that helps do is show off the little bit of great luster off a diamond that is opaque, because obviously we're not grading these for clarity because you can't see through them. So that's kind of the interesting thing. It's still solid. We're talking about carbon through and through, but this black diamond material, take a look at them on, because that's really, really important just to see what they're about lengthwise, and just see how they move and how they drop and how they look much better on than they will ever look on a wheel sitting there. Good news is when folks see yours, they're going to be on your ears, right? Not sitting on a wheel. And that's what it looks like from a distance away. So you get that beautiful, again, that diamond shape that is right at that jawline, and then of course that beautiful drop. And you see that? You're getting the flash. It's very, think like prismatic faceting that you're getting there. The way it sparkles, that's not something that we should take for granted, because most black diamonds won't do that. They just do nothing but absorb the light. And here's where you're getting that fancy pop, and you can see how they're sparkling just as they subtly move. So the whole deal is this: you're getting 335 plus 30. So 335 means you got about a carat, 70 in each ear. But then you're also getting the white diamonds. So you have in total 365 in your diamonds, so a point for every day of the year. And they're really wearable, and you can get any gold you want, and they've been here, and they've been here, and they've been here. I know I presented them many, many times. And the problem is we keep bringing the price down, but I think if they're still here, it just means we haven't gone low enough yet. And this is an earring you will wear. If you don't mind a drop, which I think a lot of us actually really will enjoy, because it's probably different than our regular hoops and regular studs, this is the way to do it. And as low as I've gotten these before, I know they started at $39.99. They went lower, and they went lower, and they went lower. Now we get the ultimate value. Take another look close up. I'll prop it up for you so you can see the detail here of the design. Let me polish it up too, because that one had a little fingerprint action here, but take a look at that. And this is going to be our lowest price ever, and I'm doing my best to show you each piece at a time. There's that white diamond design up close. Then you get the larger stone. Then of course, again, designed to be dropped from the ear, not here on a wheel, but look at how beautiful that black diamond facet pattern is. And I think it's time for them to go. So instead of $39 or $29 or $19.99, I'll just make this easy. And then here it is from a distance away again, so you can see the way that's going to drop. And it's not even going to be $1,000. $365 in diamonds, $999, and an earring you will probably be living in. And that's a great way to go. So what do you think? And in the yellow gold, fantastic. There's a great richness to that yellow gold with the black diamond combo. But if you'd rather have white gold, if you'd rather have rose, I actually don't mind rose gold and black diamonds together. I think it's a really cool look. You might remember we saw a panther yesterday with some enameling. And think about black enameling. If you've seen that in rose gold, well, that kind of would mimic how the black diamonds are going to look in the rose gold as well. So $9.99 if you'd like to get them. Huge value there. And are you bringing anything out for me, Andy, or no? Okay, thank you. All right, so here we go. And then the ruby heart shape is still available if you want to get that ruby heart shape. All right, coming up next on the docket today, we've got that round Tanzanite. We've got the chameleons coming up. It is a day to get a favorite, and all collectible, but do not let that's not obviously dictating the pricing. This kind of material should be a lot more than $9.99. So if you'd like them, grab them. I think you're really going to enjoy wearing those, and there is that sparkle factor that if that was regular, typical, flat table faceting across the top, you would get more of an onyx type look. You would get something that doesn't actually sparkle. This is a great luster. Black diamonds have that really beautiful metallic luster. So there's already some sheen off the black diamond, and that extra facet pattern just helps it look more alive and gives you what we like to see in diamonds all the time, which obviously, as we specialize in VS white diamonds all the time, we like a sparkle from our diamonds. So $9.99 if you like to get them. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, you decide, but you may even want, I could even see getting two pairs and getting two different gold colors, because I just think they are that wearable. I mean, that's a black diamond is going to be, I think, for most of us as wearable as a white diamond is. And then we do have white diamond studs later. The 213s coming up a little bit later, just in case you want the biggest ones we do. But $9.99 gets you the black diamond earring drops, and they are here at the moment, but we have two different people verifying, so I don't think they're going to last long. And we do have a lot of great pieces coming up. Men's Paraíba, great blue sapphire. The big Tanzanite round is here. We might as well blow that out real quick for a 7-carat 10 with a lot of diamonds, the bridge mounting. Everything we love about Tanzanite is really on full display in this round, so we'll see that coming up as well. Okay, and then the Ametrine pendant, and then also pink sapphire earrings are here too. And then if you like all white diamonds in a drop, we have those diamonds by the yard designs, which are rarely here, but luckily they're in stock today, so we get to show those to you as well. But there's our black diamond pair for $9.99. Give me a call. All right, let's just show it. I know it's too early, but is it? Maybe not, because the longer we wait and the more viewership we get, chances are we're going to have more people disappointed they miss out on the last round. I know, I've gone through everything. I sat down Friday afternoon and went through specifically Tanzanites because I wanted to get a really good handle on what we have left to just let you guys know. And then, of course, yesterday we saw every Tanzanite I put up. It was mostly the bigger stones. We had our 18 karat go, our 21 karat went, the 18 karat 86 is gone, everything I brought an 8 karat, I brought a 2.5 karat, they're all gone. So I had 4 incredible Tanzanite pieces that were leaving us yesterday. Now, what we're going to do right now is show you the round. This is pretty much, if you really care about sparkle and quality and beauty and rarity, this is the one you need to have. Just say it like it is. I know what's left. It's very, very little, as you know. We've had a lot of stones leave us recently. They're on their way, or some have actually arrived now at museums to be on display there. We're so proud of this material. We are in our final days of it, though. There is no way to replenish or recoup or bring you more. So if you don't have one yet, it's go time. It's time to get the engine going, let's rev it up and get one of these stones before they're completely gone. And this, I could not even ask for a better stone than this one because, well, if you love fire and reds, it's gonna bring it. But it's item number 112-7392. The one thing I would say and ask here is please don't make the mistake of sitting back and waiting on this one because it will not stick around. This price tag I have is unbelievable. I mean, you'd think with the last few, I should probably elevate all the price tags. Not doing that. So that's a beautiful thing. I mean, this is about as limited as it gets. It's always been limited. It's always been exclusive here. Now we have our 710 perched up in this major triple row. The second I always say triple row with this one, I've had this mounting probably 3,000 times. And yet every time I look at it, it sometimes looks like 4 rows and sometimes looks like 3 rows, but it is 3 rows of big, important round brilliance that total 86 points. And obviously, if you want a round, which is the most specialty of the cuts, in any stone, it's a wasteful cut. In any gem, this is the most beautifully bright. It's museum reserve. It's got the reds coming through. Do we have anybody thinking about the round? I previewed it a couple of times, and I don't want you to wait. There's a reason we're doing this now and not 2 hours from now. Well, 2 hours from now, we'd have 5 minutes left in the show. In 5 minutes, we get a lot of new people joining in. So I'm going to do this right here and now so we can get it gone to you, and you're the lucky one. And then nobody else who joins in after this will even know there was a 710 round here at all. This is your chance to pick it up and get it before somebody else does because it is not going to last. These are the most beautiful stones if you want. And I just can't imagine anybody saying no to this round because it's got so much fire, so much brilliance, so much electricity that we love the saturation and the reds are going to get in the ovals and the emerald cuts and the cushions and so on and so forth. But the round just does it better. And you see that here and the way it's set up. And we're not even looking directly at the stone yet. That's what it does. And yet you still get a glance. If you look through the sides, suddenly it becomes more brilliant. That's the diamond showing through it. Yes. Oh, it is. Yeah. So she already asked for a trillion and we checked. We don't have any trillions. I was suggesting a round because typically those of us that like trillions like rounds as well because what they give is the brilliance that I'm talking about. And yeah, this is the one and only. So here we go. This is it. And call me early if you love it. We've got 2 people on the phone lines already. I could look at this all day. Unfortunately, we're going to get about 30 seconds with it if I do the price right. It is supposed to be, look at this. Here's the ring. It's supposed to be $12,999. I'm going to make sure you see it on. And if you want to, you could even stack. One of my favorite things about this particular bridge is that you get to appreciate so much of the stone from the side profile. You get to see a lot of the depth of the stone. And you're going to be amazed at what I do on the price tag here. So come on in early. If you think $12,999 is going to get the job done, then you probably haven't been watching what I'm doing with our last call on the Blue Wing Block Ds. I looked at all the Tanzanites on Friday afternoon early. I especially selected a couple for you. This is one of them. And I said, these are the stones I want because I don't just, at this point I've had almost every Blue Wing Block D that we've ever had has been sold through me. So I got to tell you, I'm pretty, well versed on the stone and the collection and the sizes and the cuts and what they do and how they're set. This is the pinnacle of what is remaining in the 7 karat size, in the round, of course, and it's not going to be even, not even going to be $12,000 or $10,000 or $99.99. There is obviously going to be one incredible price tag coming your way. I'm so excited for your opportunity here. Call me early, though. Again, please don't wait. I know we're getting very close to the top of the hour. I don't think this is going to be here at the top of the hour because you know what we have coming up. We've got the Chameleon diamonds on the way, which are going to be a blowout. It's going to be a sensational blowout that we have coming up on the way at the top of the hour, which is 2 minutes from now. So I got to do something crazy to get this one out the door, and I will. because it is my mission to make sure everybody who wants a Blue Wing Block D can indeed get one before they're gone, before they either go to museums or go to somebody else. So that's why I'm really advising you call in early, because we don't want someone else taking your ring. I want to do better than even $5,000 or $49.99. Here's our moment to take advantage of what we have in rare, exotic, specialty, amazing. It's not going to be $49. Come on in. We have one opportunity. What can I say? It's that beautiful material that no one else has in the world, and everyone is asking more money. There is absolutely no reason to actually go out and get a lesser quality Tanzanite if you've got us in your corner, and that is exactly what we're doing, where it's not even $39.99. Now we're talking. And the truth is, I could leave it there for 30 seconds and it's going to be gone. We know rarity when we see it. We know beauty when we see it. We know great mountings, great settings, great workmanship. Even the designer tapering on the prongs is lovely. All that you see, all that you get, all the different angles, and this is never, ever going to lose that powerful red flash, that beautiful saturation, and it's also not going to be $39.99. Operators, will you let me know if you're thinking about it? Because I got to be I think I'm going to be playing referee here today with everything. I've already been doing it all day just to make sure that we obviously don't, oversell what we have, which is, you've seen what's happening already today. We had a lot of people missing out. It's not going to be $39.99. Here's what I'll do. I know it's probably got to be gone. That price is amazing. It's amazing. It's not $39. It's not $38. It's not going to be $37. Yes.
Can you flash, when you get a chance, the underside of that aqua you showed me?
They're on the aqua. Andy, are you thinking about this one? Okay. I'll get the aqua. Getting a lot of requests from earlier. I will not even do $37.77. I'm just going to make my own price here. I'm going to forget about TVON's price. I'm going to make you a deal. I want you to have this ring so badly, and now it's the top of the hour, so I know we have a lot of new people just jumping in here. It's not going to be $37.77. This is it. Top of the hour is here. Welcome to the show. We've got a big Chameleon deal coming up next. I want you to be able to get this piece before somebody else does, and please don't wait. Whatever you do, do not wait. This will not last, and it's amazing. And it's not $37. I promise you the greatest value of all time on everything I do. When you see me up here, you're going to get the greatest values of all time. That's how it works. And I'm going to hear from, I know, I could just leave it there. That value is there. It will go at $37.77, but it's not. It's not $37. It's not $36. It's not $35.99. I'm blowing it out right now. $3,499 only, and that's all I got. So this is the piece. Then we've got the undergallery on the aqua. We'll show you that next. And then we're verifying right now. Thank you so much. Let me know, because this one's not going to last, I think. We are going to show, Joanne, who's that for, by the way? Constance, let me show you the inside of the aqua we had earlier. If we'll leave that up there just for a moment, just to make sure that's gone. And there's your undergallery. Now, remember how clean it was when I was talking about. We love the clarity. So I didn't want to take away from that. So we have no undergallery except, well, there is an undergallery, but it just shadows the cutting of the stone. So you've got that basket lined in gold through the inside. And this was the aqua we had earlier today for $1,888. So that's the fabulous Sierra Santa Maria aqua. Here's the $34.99 Tanzanite. I'll show it on the hand one more time, and then I think that one might be gone. Verifying right now. We'll see who's got it. What do you think? $34.99. And then, of course, let me know if she wants to see this one. Well, I'll just show it here from a distance away. Look at what that does. Some of the boldest, brightest, most saturated blues you're ever going to see is happening in that aqua from earlier. That was our 544. Has the diamonds all the way around it with 50 points. The aqua is gone. Congratulations. And our last look at the Tanzanite before we get to our Chameleon deal, which is very exciting. I love the Chameleons that are coming up. It's a blowout on Chameleon diamonds. Very excited about that. So welcome in to a big Sunday morning, afternoon, depending on where you may be. We're so happy to have you with us. I had a trio of gold quartz. They were gone in moments. Why? Because they were so darn affordable. The Tanzanite is officially sold. Congratulations on that one. Let me move on and go ahead and set up what I've been telling you about. I've been warning you they're on their way, and they're so special. This is our first Chameleon of 3. I've got 3 Chameleon diamonds. This is one of the most rare and important not just gems, diamonds. We can go specifically to fancy colors because these are actually fancy colors. They are. They're actually more colors than just one as well. We'll zoom back a little bit. I want to show you all three because this is going to also give you a kind of a smaller, medium, and large depending on what kind of style you like to have. Look at these. Now move them all and stitch them in. And of course, the beauty of them is they're all unique. They're all specialty. They're all going to give you usually different concert or different color combos. I was going to say different colors in concert together, like blues and greens, but you can see how this one on the right is very much green, and the others are a little bit more, this one's a really lighter green, almost like a blue green, and then you have a more lighter green here. So emerald cut, round, or pear. How would you like to get your fabulous color changing diamond? This is a chameleon that is about to leave us here very quickly. I will tell you that much. This is going to be gone in a hurry. They're all one of a kind. Now, each and every chameleon diamond we bring you is certified. So let's also keep that in mind. They are certified by not just anywhere, not just any lab, the GIA, really the only lab that really matters when it comes to diamonds because they're the ones that, are the authorities. They give out gemology degrees. So they're the ones who make you a graduate gemologist. You got to go through their course of studies, years in the making to be a diamond grader. So to be able to have a cert done by the best diamond graders in the world is very important. Now I've got certs for each one. Let me welcome everybody again to the show because it is a Sunday morning. We're so glad you're with us. And again, wherever you may be, welcome to our show. Glad you're here. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We have 2 hours left, and we are embarking on just one of the most important events we will ever see, although it being probably about 30 seconds once this amazing price goes up here for you. It's our very, very best of chameleons that are all a ½ carat or larger. There's a 50, a 55, and a 60 pointer in the individual center stones. That's the first thing. Each and every one of them is going to have one of these that doesn't only tell you specifically what a chameleon diamond is and what it's all about, but it's also going to give you a grading. So you're going to get a clarity grading. You're going to get everything there is to know about your stone with this. And these are also, remember the important word that is also included on every one of these certs is the word fancy, because even a lot of colored diamonds aren't considered fancy colors. These are. I would wish that it would actually say fanciest because really that's what they are. They're the fanciest of diamond colors because it's actually more than just one color. These are color change diamonds. For those of you that are newer to this world of exotics, they are diamonds that are still natural. Keep that in mind. They start usually as green or blue greens. They turn upon heating. So with the temperature raising, the color will change. Usually we see color change stones happen when the different light source happens, so it goes from fluorescent to incandescent. Here's where it's actually based on temperature, the ambient temperature of the stone. So as it's heated up, it gets to a different color. So it's really cool. Take a look at them. There are all three to look at. They're all going to be the same price. So you're not choosing based on anything but which one you genuinely like the best. Yes. You got it. Center one. That's the one I'm also eyeing here. This is going to be your 60 pointer. They've got a good eye. That's the largest stone. So let me actually make sure you know 50 points here on the emerald cut. It's an SI1 with 35 points in a band style, like a highway design. Then you've got this one is the large stone. That's the 60 pointer. It's also a VS2, and that's going to have 72 points in diamonds. And then the most green, which is going to be popular as well, that's going to be a 55 point, also a VS2. So again, you got the two options here that are not only the largest, but also the best in clarity. None of them are going to have visible inclusions, so keep that in mind. And also, I will show them, if they're thinking about the round, let me pop in the cert here as well. So this is the cert that you're going to get with the round if you choose it. That's going to be the 60 pointer that says fancy light grayish yellow green, definitely. And then it's got the VS2, excellent. Then it's got the whole comment section is going to be about what a chameleon diamond is all about, how it changes color, strong yellow fluorescence, and look at this, the diagram, the map of inclusions or lack thereof, very important there. So that's the cert. I'll try on the round here for you next so you can see what that's all about. Remember, that has 72 points in diamonds as well, and that can be done. Any one of these can be changed except for the wide band. This one stays in the yellow. The other two can be changed for you. That is wild. Just the fact it's a 60 point and it's a round. We love our round diamonds, and it's really showing off that VS clarity. So here's what I'll do. All three have got to go, and they will. They've never been this affordable. That's why we're doing a blowout today. That's why we're highlighting them as a trio side by side so you can see all your options, truly get the best one for you, whichever one is your favorite, whichever one you love the most. It is not going to be, though. I know they started at $99.99 and $13,999. Actually, yours, Joanne, was $13,999 actually, and I'm sure you're seeing that and probably telling them now. That was the big one because it's got, well, a round. The rounds are always special, but sometimes you want to go with the deeper color. Sometimes you want to go with the deeper greens. I know a lot of you want to go with the deeper green varieties. You can do that too. So here's what we've got. All the same price. They got to go. Make sure you get on the phone lines quickly so you're able to get them before they're completely gone, because there are one-onlys here as well. So they're not going to last. This is the lowest price they ever will be and can be. I don't think it's going to matter, because if they go out the door, which they will, they're going to be gone. So it's your last time looking at them. There we go. There's the option you have. They're not even $99, $89, $79. We can skip $5,000. And that way, you've already got the big value right there. But we're not even doing $49.99. This is one of the most important values I've ever had. I've been here 8+ years. I mean, there's not many values that are going to rival this. And yet they're not even going to be $39.99. This is insanely good. And this one's already probably spoken for. I think that one's verifying right now as we speak. They're not $39. I will go even lower. I know we could give them 60 seconds and they'd all be gone. There is not a doubt in my mind. When you've got over, if they were 30 points, that's different. And by the way, I've had 30-pointers sell before at this price. I have. I have previously sold 30-point chameleons at $39.99, and they're gone. So the fact these are 50 up to 60 points, and they're not 39, they're going even lower. Take whichever one you love. Remember, we'll show you the certs and we'll show them on. The round is already verifying they're not even 39 or 38 or 37. What a top of the hour. What a time to be here. What a time to get something that is a sacrifice on our parts. We're taking all the material from the vaults, no matter how rare and exclusive, and we're truly blowing it out. And that'll happen all day. And this is not $37.77 or $36.99 or $35.99. This is such a value. And they're all going to go because they are $3,499 only. And it's whichever one you want. The round is already gone. Congratulations. That is sold. And it went to somebody who wasn't even thinking about it initially. So here we go. That's where the round is gone. Let me also show you the next size, which is the 55-point VS2, is the pear shape. So we'll move them in a little closer. I want to try this one on. This is the one that's supposedly got to stay in all yellow gold, which I actually think is perfect for this saturated green. That's why you would admire this one, is that there's such a beautiful deep dark green to it to start. So I know that if it was a regular green diamond, you'd be looking at a value. That's our 55-point VS2. It's got this wider diamond style and wider band, and all the scroll work. 70 points is your diamond weight there. And that also is the VS2. If you want to go with something a little more tailored and everyday wearable, you could go with this size band. It's like a highway design with the emerald cut stone. Look how clean. Now that's technically graded as an SI1, but it's got the clarity popping. Blues and greens and purples and yellows. I'm seeing all different colors there. And that one's going to be, yep, $34.99. That's our 50-pointer. And it's so rare to get an emerald cut. And of course, GIA certified, no matter which one you choose. So please do get on the phone lines here. We're going to give it 60 seconds. I want to show you the cert on the emerald cut. Here it is. Now, again, look at how conservative they are. They're calling it an SI1, which you see right there, but look at the diagram of the front and the back of the stone. That's where the inclusions are mapped out. There's one little inclusion here from the front, but that's within that step faceting, and then one through the back. So that's, again, it's the same inclusion. So it's really, really impressive. So SI1, I hope you won't, fault it for that. It's got a really good eye clarity to it, and that's a 1/2 carat stone. Of course, it'll change color to a really bright, stunning yellow golden tone. Same with the one on the pear shape, but that starts as that deeper, darker green color. And that's our 55-pointer, and that's the VS. I'll show you the cert for the pear shape as well, so you can see what that's all about. And then we're going to be done with our chameleons for the day. And there's not another chameleon that's priced like these are, not a one. So get these color-changing diamonds that I know, if anybody else has them, they are a fortune. And then we've got another, like a little addendum to our top of the hour. So here's the cert on the pair, and it's got the 55-point VS2. You can see, again, mapping out. There are very few inclusions here, front and back. And then, of course, every single one's going to talk about, in the comment section, it's going to talk about what a chameleon diamond is. And again, they don't even know exactly why these do what they do. They're just phenomenal and rare. So to get over a 1/2 carat, either a 1/2 carat on the emerald cut or a 55-pointer on the pair, do not miss them. Okay, coming up, how about a little Ametrine special for you? Ametrine that is on its way. Very, very special piece. And again, those are our big chameleons. Please don't wait. There's nothing I can show you that is more collectible than what you see on that wheel. Nothing. There is nothing here that is more rare or exotic. And the fact that they are all labeled and certified as fancy diamonds, but they're fancy diamonds to start, they're fancy diamonds either way. So however the temperature is around them and whatever color they're displaying, they're fancy no matter what, because you got the greens into the golden, orangey yellow. So either way, fancy stones there. Please don't miss them. They're as rare as can be. Okay, so let's talk about our Ametrine for you. This is going to be a really cool cushion cut square. But here's the deal. It looks like an emerald cut because these stones really flourish when they've got kind of an emerald cut look to them. And this is that stone that's only found in one place in the world. It is called Bolivia. Now it's no more. There's no more coming out of the mine. It's kind of like Sierra Santa Maria, and it's kind of like our blue wing block Ds, where there are, well, the blue wing block Ds, there's still production, just not for that variety. This is where this is one and done, one source, completely mined out, gives us 2 quartz gems together in one. So let's see what this one looks like, and we'll move these aside. I know we're still verifying. Yes. Hi, Brenda in Arizona, huh? Thank you, Brenda. And what's she picking up today? Oh, good. What a good choice. Thank you, Brenda. I'm going to try to polish that. I saw there's a little water spot in the back. I can't get back there very well, but again, this is a clean stone. So just let us know all that. It's going to be 111, 4634. It's a very special fancy cut because it's got the split. So you're showing off this half purple, which is amethyst, and half golden, which is citrine. And it's a 633. And it is a fancy cut cushion, so that actually when you look at it, because of the way the facet pattern is done across the top, it is 50-50, but it almost looks like you have purple at the top as well. That's a reflective quality. And then here's the back of the stone, so you can see really well how this is just a unique cut. In essence, what they're trying to do is show off the beautiful 50-50 split. And I'm going to show it on the hand here for you. And that's where, again, fancy cutting comes into play. This bale did not want to get on my tweezers here. But here we go, 633 in the cushion, kind of, again, modified fancy cushion cut. The saturation is there. And I always like to point out, amethyst and citrine are separate stones on their own. This is just the one place that they came together. And it's 13 points in diamonds all the way around it. And it's different sizes of round brilliance, so it makes that little curve and takes a stone with very squared off sides and really gives it that beautiful little kind of a nice arc to the 4 sides of the piece. And it's going to be very, very affordable. And it's a great way to get Ametrine if you don't yet have one. If you're lucky enough to have a ring, then that's wonderful. But there have been very few pendant options that have come around over the years. So it's nice to have that as well. And then here we go. The total length here is going to be about 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. I'll show you from a distance here on the neckline as well, if that's helpful. I think it really is helpful because you really see the size. From a distance away, you get an idea of the beautiful size that gives and how it's going to go with a variety of things. Whether you are, an amethyst lover or a citrine lover, you've got both there. Let's go back to the real close-up and we'll get you great value on this one. And it's not going to be $9.99 either. I really want to make an Ametrine affordable. Great colors together as well. The beautiful goldens, the beautiful purples. This is like when we think about amethyst in yellow gold, what a lovely look that is. But it just only makes more sense. Mother Nature got it right here to have this one source. We're going to put 2 stones together. Might as well be the golden rich tones and then those rich purples as well. But it's also going to be better than $9.99 as promised. Huge value right now, the Anahi Mine. One of our true best of the best of the best. And yet it is not going to be $9.99, promise you that. We're going to make it a lot better for you, a lot more affordable. And you've got your yellow gold. Look at this basket work. Kind of cool. It's actually pear shapes if you look at it. And then don't worry, those little points are going to be smooth against the neckline. So no issues there. It's not going to be, I want to try something here. This is like, again, our 2-parter top of the hour, if you will. We had the chameleons, 2 of which are left. Shame on me. I may have lost my ability to sell anything if I can't sell chameleon diamonds at $34.99. That's a big question mark there. But here we are. And I'm going to try something a little different here on this one just to make up for the fact we got 2 chameleons still hanging out. It's not even $888. That's a $633. What if I made it $630, just $100 a carat plus free gold and diamonds? That might make sense. But I want to make it not make sense. That's what I'm going for. Let's see if we can't be a Sunday to remember here. Bring you some big values on a great day to shop when we've got such important pieces and a very exciting day ahead. And we're not even asking for $600 or $599. This is some of the rarest. I mean, I know we just had chameleon diamonds. It's tough to rival that rarity, but this does. A really beautiful one source, super limited find. It's not even, I want to get these phone lines rocking. Let's make sure every single line just lights up. And this is how you do it with all those diamonds, a little fine mill grain along the edge, double prongs even in the corners. Here it is again from a distance away, because I never want you to think, you know, you can make anything look big on TV. And I really just don't love when, you know, folks out there make something that's small look big and all that kind of stuff. I just don't want there to be any surprises when you get it at home. I'm not somebody, I shop exclusively online. I haven't been shopping in a store in literally years. I don't shop in stores. I just, you know, I have to look around for my job. But as far as personal goods, I don't shop in stores. But I know we can all do that, where you shop online or you shop on TV, and we've all been there where we've, you know, been really surprised when we get it at home. That, I never want that to happen from anything you purchase from me. So here's what I want to do. I want you to see the size. I know it's got that luxe color. I'm going to make it $499, and that's it. And we're just going to send them out of here in white gold, yellow, or rose. But the yellow gold is going to be your most popular choice, because naturally that just so beautifully blends with the citrine portion of the stone. So $499 if you'd like to get it. And big expectations for our Sunday here. We got you covered. We've got the big Tanzanite still to come. If you missed on the round, I know so many of you did, and I'm sorry. I wish we had more rounds. I wish we had more blue wings, but we've been selling them for 6+ years. So it's going to be last call. They knew we wouldn't last forever, but I do have a 7-carat oval that I'll try to make a special concession on for you, and then we'll go back up close on this one so you can see all the details of that stone. And forgive, there is a little water spot in the back. These are very clean stones. Both citrine and amethyst are both clean stones. They don't wrestle with inclusions and clarity issues like a lot of stones do. Yeah. What's that? I wouldn't, no. It looks a little small for a DBTY as far as the bail. Let me show you from the sides here. Whoop, and it just went flying because of, I don't know what happened, spring in that tweezer. Yeah, the bail's going to be best with your classic chains, so I would keep it more minimal on the chain you use. Not going to be best for the DBTYs on this one, but it's a great question. I usually point out when it is. If not, yeah, stick to your, you know, box link chains, your basic snake link chains, whatever you typically use, not with the diamonds for your look here in the Ametrine. So that's going to be our last call at $499 on some really striking Bolivian Ametrine. All right, we'll move on from that one. That's still available if you'd like to get one. And then just a reminder, if anybody's looking for the largest diamond studs we do, they're here. I know this is not something that everybody's always looking for because they are massive, but I did want to give you a chance to look them up online and do your own research, because I know a lot of people are tending to believe, you know, people sometimes don't believe what they hear on TV, and I get it, because not everybody is going to be as dedicated to integrity as yours truly is. But it is one of those things that's fairly easy to look up, because most people who sell jewelry have diamond studs to offer. But I just want to let you know that these are still VS quality, and they're over 2 carats. We hardly ever see this size. Even our 1 carats, and I'll tell you at this point, our 1 carats don't sell that often because everybody's already got them. You know, if you've been shopping for jewelry for any amount of time, you probably have a stud earring. But at this point, what you don't usually see are these monster 2 carats, and that means 1 carat in each ear. Remember, diamond studs are always, we have to remind you that it's a total carat weight you're looking at. So when you see a carat weight, it's total. That's not per stone. So when we see the 2 carat 13s here, they're a carat plus each. Whereas usually you're lucky to see a carat total weight. This is a little bit different. So we're thrilled to bring them to you. There's a huge markdown because I've had 2 carats before. These are even larger. And there's just one great pair, and I wanted to give you a chance to do a little research if you want to, because what's really challenging to find, especially as they get up in the big sizes, is to still find VS. That's tough. So take a look at them here, and I'll zoom in a little closer. 112-4180 is your number. There's the white gold, and they're going to have screwbacks as well, as you probably, I would recommend, if you're going to invest into a diamond stud that size, best you're not losing them. So at least the screwbacks help prevent that. And then, because pushbacks can be a little bit dangerous if, you know, sometimes we've all been there where we've lost an earring because maybe it was, you know, something as we were brushing hair, or maybe it just got a little loose, or the backing wasn't on well in the first place. So this is where it's got a really outstanding 213 that's going to be over a carat per stone, and they have the screwbacks in there in 18 karat gold, white or yellow. So just want to give you a moment to look at them, examine them. We'll show them in about 10 minutes or so. Just wanted to give you an opportunity with Valentine's Day around the corner. This is a great chance to pick them up, or if you think about, you know, any gift giving opportunity, that one is very, very special indeed. And then we've got some emerald here, diamonds by the yard earrings. So just want to give you a chance to do your own research if you'd like to do that, because it takes a quick little search, and you can just search 2 carat total weight. Studs, obviously these are a little bigger. I doubt you're going to find 213s exactly somewhere, but you could just, I'm happy to have you look at 2 carats. And VS, keep in mind, most would be I1s, I2s, I3s, series where you had some visible carbon spots. You'd have some visible inclusions here and there. Ours are VS, so even under magnification, like what you're seeing here on camera, you don't have to see inclusions. You don't have to see fissures and inclusions and carbon spots. So you know what, we'll just give them away right now. Give them away. We got one pair. They're $17,999, at least they're supposed to be. I'll take them a lot lower, and these will be out to you very quickly, and they're beautifully done, and they got all this. Again, we're just doing the white or yellow on these because those are the classic choices when it comes to studs. But a carat, figure a carat 07, one's a carat 07, one's a carat 06. I don't know which is which because they have the same identical millimeter size diameter, so that's the deal. And we've got our largest size ever, and if anybody wants them, they're better than $17,999. And that price, I feel 100% certain that price is going to beat everybody right now. And at this point now, too, when you research diamonds, you have to make sure that where you're looking are actually not lab grown. You have to make sure, because most of what's sold out there today are lab grown, and they're still just called diamonds. And so it can be a little confusing. But make sure if you see like LGD or, you know, if it says any other kind of faux trade name or anything like that, it's a lab grown, right? They have all kinds of names depending on where you shop for their brand, if you will, of lab grown. So just know that we don't do that. We just don't do lab grown anything here. We don't do synthetics or simulants. It's all natural. And these are VS stones, and I'll show them to you on. We're going to just move them out. We have a lot of people already on the phone lines because I have been talking about them and mentioning them throughout the day. So we might as well give you a great opportunity right now. Remember, it is a centered post. We did the screw backs there so you can see that threaded style. So it means your backing is going to be a little different as well. So you're going to thread it on, and so you could just leave them on for days if you want to, you know. You could leave them on, just take them off every couple days to give them a good polish. Look how striking that stone is. I'm even going to do this. When do you see anybody put a ruler up next to a stud? I'm going to do that right now. So you can see the diameter, not even just in millimeters, but look at this. It's 3/8 of an inch almost in diameter. That's big time. I'll put one up against the ear as well so you can see it there. Centered post, I would say, yeah, first piercing probably is the best option. Maybe you want to do a second piercing if you've got room, go ahead. This is what they look like from a distance away. Wow. Now that's special. That's big. And we can blow them out right now. It's just one pair. I'm offering white or yellow. That's a big earring. That's a big old diamond stud. And to get VS quality and not have to pay even $9,999. Let's take a look up close. And this is going to be your chance. Oh my goodness, what a value. Already, what a value at $99.99. They're not going to be. Screwbacks, white or yellow, they're in white now. If you want them in white, we can just send them right out. If you need yellow, it's probably going to take a day or two. They're not $99. They're not $89. They are not $79.99. We'll beat lab-grown prices. We will. We'll beat faux. We'll beat, I wouldn't say CZs. CZs should be like, you know, not much. But lab-grown, we'll beat that price. We will beat that price in this stud here, and it's not going to be $79. They are not. This is amazing, and I've never had a stud this size before. Never have we brought you anything like this with a carat plus. We've had the 1 carat in each ear, not this tremendous size where it goes up and over 1 carat per earring. They're not going to be $79. They're not even $69.99. This is the value of diamonds. It really is. I know we see all kinds of diamond values, sometimes in band rings or 3-stone styles or necklaces and what have you. This is the earring value of all time. And it's not $69.99 either. They are $6,888, and that's it. And that's for one caller. And then we have, are these requests? Okay, so we're going to show you a couple of great pieces. And Charmaine, what good taste you have there. We've got the Sapphire and we have the Demontoid. Does she know what the price is on this Demontoid? Okay, we talked about $100,000. That was on Wednesday. If you have an offer for us, we're going to consider it. We're really needing $100,000, but should have been $200,000, but we'll get to it. So we've got the big Demontoid coming out that is GRS certified plus all the diamonds. Our GIA certified. We'll show that next. And then we've got a Sapphire for you as well. But $68.88, my goodness, what a value for those studs. And we will let you know when they're gone, but they're still here at the moment. And then here we go with, this is something I introduced to you on, I think it was Wednesday night, Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was Wednesday. This is the largest Russian Demontoid we have ever had. And it's not just that. I know if you've got a 427 Russian Demontoid, that's all you're going to talk about. But I need to spend a moment telling you about each and every one of those diamonds, each and every one of them that are each going to be our huge GIA certified pear-shaped diamonds that are also going to be VS weren't they VS to VVS? I don't actually have the certs out here with me. So here's the deal. It's item number 11255425. And it's a beauty, and it's something that, again, we realize this is a lot more money than most of the pieces we bring you every day. And it's amazing that it's any amount of money, because usually that would be considered, if there ever was a piece that it was considered priceless, it would be this platinum piece with this 427. The stone in the center is going to be a GRS certified stone. This is the demontoid certificate that is going to be the Gem Research Swiss lab. It tells you everything there is to know about your natural Russian demontoid. And no heating, by the way, and it's got the origin on the back. This is really important. It says Ural, which means the Ural Mountains. That is where they discovered these stones. It was the first place they were ever discovered. Since then, they've been discovered in a couple of places in Africa. But this is where you get the full certificate, where, yes, they have the origin as Russia. That's hugely important. The stone size is hugely important. The diamond weight, don't go anywhere. This won't take long, but every single one of those pear-shaped diamonds that are gigantic, they are all going to be graded anywhere between D and G. They also have anywhere between a VS and a VVS quality, and they all have individual GIA certs. So you're getting 11 certs with one ring, and this is what it looks like. And when I brought it to you on Wednesday night, it was one of those that I ended up throwing out a price tag and said, this is going to do it. Let's just say $100,000. The truth is, if you can get us really close to that, we realize this is something that is extraordinary. And I'm not saying that just because it sounds good. That is really extra extraordinary, if you will. And it is going to be, I got to show you the cert here for the center stone. What a clean stone for a 427. Here's, of course, the photograph of your stone. This was done way back in July of 2018. The natural demontoid, the 427, the millimeter size is 10 plus. Then you've got the brilliant round, and then, of course, vivid yellow, green, no indication of heat. Here's the origin on the back. That is the Ural Mountains. That's where it was discovered, in Russia. And so that cert plus your 10 individual certs, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 diamonds. They're all going to be huge. And yes, it is not going to be $100,000. If you'd like to have this one, we have offered you a better discount for today. End of the week is here. We've been bringing out some really big values. I will offer it for even less. And remember, we can help you to split payments and things like that if you want a little bit of help to make it a little bit more feasible to make the purchase here today, because that's the important part, is getting it before somebody else does. And when you do have 319 in diamonds and consider there are 10, of course, that means that they're each going to be about 32 points. They're about a third of a carat, which is odd to me because they look bigger. And maybe that's going to be better illustrated on the hand here, but take a look at this and the way they rotate around the stone. It's amazing. I'm going to actually offer it today for less than $100,000. Knowing that a few of you are thinking about it and interested, we can really make what is our best value. And I know that seems odd because it's such a bigger price tag than what we usually see, but it is the best value because it is that rare. It really is. Nobody else on the planet can bring you something like this for sale. It would be really tough to find it even in a museum in this size. It's not going to be even $99,000. If you would like, we can make this happen. And remember, 11 total certs coming with the piece. It is set in platinum. And I'm just making sure there's nothing I've missed telling you about, because we were supposed to get over $200,000. We're really trying to make this happen for you. We're really trying to give you the value. We know how important it is. We know that we can do every show imaginable and bring you all kinds of rare, but never are we going to see something like this again. And with that cert, that is valuable. It's not going to be even $99,000. Even $90,000. If you'd like, we can do this one right now today. This is my rock bottom lowest. We're going to make it even better. I know we had a couple of you throwing out some ideas like, would you do it for 90? Would you do it for 95? We had so many people asking about it because obviously there are more collectors than there are 427 Russian demontoids with big diamonds. So what we're going to do is offer it for a better price today and get it even below $80,000. I'm doing this for $79,999. For one caller today. Then we have a Sapphire coming up as well that is also collectible. Nothing I can show you is any more collectible than this. This is as high end as it gets, but it is $79,999 if you'd like to own it. It is incredibly, incredibly important. And again, I try to be good with my words. I try to be a bit of a wordsmith up here and use a nice vocabulary, but there are really My words cannot do this stone justice, and certainly can't do the rarity justice. So that's one to think about. Now, don't go anywhere. We've got other pieces to show you as well. Most of them won't be $79,999, but that is an option for a collector today. Now, I also have this really stunning sapphire. It's a mix of pink and purple together. It is our big signature mounting we do as well. It's item number 6442, and that will be a very, very rare, unheated purple sapphire. It's really the jewel tone of pink and purple together here. It's not purple like an amethyst. It's not purple like a Tanzanite. For reference, here's the oval we have later in Tanzanite. See that? That's got more of that blue purple. This is more of a pinky red purple, and it's huge. It's a 268 and unheated, makes it very rare, and it also has 128 in the diamonds. And that is going out the door right now because this one is not going to last. And the signature mounting, let me show you that. If you want white gold or rose gold, we can do it. Let me show you the inside so you can see the full under gallery it has as well. It's awfully important here. Look at that. There's the inside. Forgive the little residue from the inventory tag. That is right here. That is taken care of when we size it for you. But this one is going to be, okay, it was $12,999. Let's go lower. And 128 is the diamond weight. It always has been, always will be on the signature mounting forever and ever and ever, amen. I've been offering that mounting for 24 years, and it's still popular, and it's still a favorite. And that, I think, tells you a lot to the timeless aspect of a mounting, where if you're going, I know that if I'm getting a valuable and important stone like a sapphire in that color, I want to make sure it's in a mounting I'm going to wear and enjoy forever and ever. That is the mounting. That's the mounting. If possible, it's become more popular through the years. It's become, as I show it, as I offer it, it's become more popular. So here we go. Another look at the sapphire that is not going to be even $10,000. We're going to make it $49.99 in any gold you want. And here's what it looks like on the hand. A beautiful color, a rich, saturated, true jewel tone of a stone. And all unheated. Yeah. Thank you. You're very welcome. Isn't that's always just a point of pride to be able to show you demontoids. This one is sold. I've got a really cool morganite coming up next for you. If anybody would like a nice looking morganite, look at this cushion. Actually, that's really pretty. And that's a very interesting morganite because it's giving us almost purpley pink tones in the middle and then goes to more rosy tones on the outside. Thank you so much on that sapphire. Enjoy it. The Russian demontoid is still here. That's just a fun one to see. And it's a real pleasure to be able to show pieces like that and actually offer them for a monetary amount. But here we go. This is our big cushion. It's a 177 cushion cut pink square cushion, as a matter of fact. It's the morganite, but it's got that true pink color. So not peach and pink in the more orangey sense, but more of that pink into almost a purple glow. Diamond wood's big. It's 93 points in diamonds. And then, yes, we are going to show that big Tanzanite coming up. We got the big Tanzanite oval on the way for you. Sure will. It'll be coming up. So we do have that big Tanzanite coming up shortly. We're halfway through the show already. So if you do have a request for us today, as our Sunday wears on, please give me a call so we can help you bring out whatever it is that you're looking for today, whatever it is you are going to be wanting to shop for, and more importantly, get a big discount on. That's what I'm offering to do, as simple as dialing in. So please think about that. But here's a new discount on the $39.99 pink morganite that goes top to bottom with the double row and the diamonds, plus all that diamond weight that's interspersed throughout. It's even really pretty on the hand. Now, I also would recommend, if you are not a fan of rose gold, this one is a very teeny size right now. So that I'm going to put on my pinky. Unfortunately, it's not going to fit on the ring finger at the moment. But there it is from a distance. You can really see that bigger size, the wideness it has to the band. And you've got a really, really good sparkle. It looks like a pink diamond, doesn't it? Certainly does. It's not going to be, oh gosh, you got to like this, not $39.99. It's $65.64. I thought I did not, okay, I don't know. I thought I saw the graphics up there. Either way, I might still be in a Russian demontoid haze here. That Russian demontoid is still, I got to admit, I'm still just looking at it, staring at it, going, wow, that's a great piece. But this one's going to be even less than $39.99. It's in rose gold. Actually, this one, it's going to take some time if you want it in the white gold. It's in the rose gold now. So it'll just take a little extra time if you wanted gold color change. I realize that some pieces, people ask all the time, well, why do some pieces go out in hours and other pieces take some time? Because again, we're offering customization. I mean, everything could go out the next day if we just said, here it is, take it or leave it. You're on your own for sizing and all that. But again, we do all those customizations for you, so that does take a little extra time. We're doing it for free, but it's one of those things that sometimes things do take a little extra time because, there's a lot of gold color change we offer and a lot of sizing we do, so keep that in mind. But if you need the rose gold, easy enough, and we're gonna make this one better than $39. Sure enough, not even $2,000. You're already half off. Let's make it better. It's going to be a first caller scenario, and I'm going to do it right now. Not even $1,500, and there is a lot of gorgeous color to that stone. I would really, I mean, think about it with the pinks and the purples. That's what's at the core, and then the stone just keeps on going. It's almost like an ombre effect of pastel pinks all the way from the inside out. It's really specialty, and it's not 15 or 14 or 13. Let's move some jewelry. Let's make it $12.99 on our Sunday. Sunday specials are here, and we got some good ones. So the Russian Amantoid still available if you'd like to get it. Sapphire found its home. I think our diamond studs are still here. If you want the 213 total weight in the diamond studs, we still have those. Also have 2 of our Chameleon diamonds as well that were over a half carat. And if you missed the Malaya garnet at the beginning, this is $599 if you want the Malaya. $599 with big burnished diamonds on the side. So that is an important piece as well. Happy Sunday, everybody. We've got about 20 minutes till our top of the hour. Reminder that there is also going to be a pink sapphire deal. We've got a yellow diamond here for you and big pair of Tanzanite earrings and Asher cuts. The Morganite is here. If you'd like the Tanzanite, there is our last of the ovals here in a big size. It's our, interesting, that is an 8 carat. It's looking like it's 15. So saw that yesterday with a pear shape, seeing it again today. I also have a quick blowout on some rings here. So this is coming up right around the top of the hour. It's about 20 minutes from now. Here are a few last looks at a little variety of trio. I've got a couple pieces that are just one onlys I want to blow out real quick. And this is going to be the Congolese. Here is the, you're soon to see, wow, look at that, Windsor. Pinks, this is like perfect. It's not just split, it's more ombre. I love that Windsor. See how it's graduated? It has really intense purples, then it gets a little lighter as it goes into the pink colors. That is such a pretty stone. Looks like a popsicle. And it's a gemstone, and it's only out of one place in the world, which is a mine in Tanzania. And then here is, oh my, the mandarin. Okay, so we've got mandarin with yellow and white diamonds in a bridge. Is it a mandarin or is it an imperial? Hold on, I think it's an imperial. It's going to be, I don't know, yep, it's an imperial, it's a 132. Then we've got the Congolese, which is our blue-green, much like a Paraíba color in the middle. And then the Windsor, which is probably the prettiest Windsor I've seen, and I've had them all. So this is your chance. Oh, I know, there's a vast variety here of different stones, but all really rare. One source, beautiful new source. Here's a one source. So 2 out of your 3 are one source gems that we hardly ever even see anymore because, well, the Windsors is a teeny little collection. I think in total there were maybe, I think it was something like 28 different Windsors that we started with, and then we've been kind of offering them in different pieces of jewelry as time's gone on. Here's your chance to get Windsor, Sapphire, the prettiest stone. I've had so many of them. Sometimes they're purples and reds, sometimes they're greens and yellows and blues. This is certainly that really perfect, I mean, again, great cutting on it with the emerald cut, but it's also that really pretty way it's going from a darker to a lighter and then into that different color. Sometimes it's more stark, like the Ametrine, where it's split just in half, and you got one color and another color and it's split. This is really like that ombre effect, which I think is extra attractive. Plus, you've got the Congolese, and the Congolese stone is amazing. That's going to be our 215 new find. Actually, oh, never mind. This is Brazilian material. Oh, goodness. Well, it looks like the Congo. This is even newer in the find here. It's from Brazil, and it's not far away from where the Paraíbas are mined. And then here's our Imperial, which is one source in Brazil as well. And that's going to be our beautiful Imperial with a real nice kind of honey orange tone with the yellow and the white diamonds. Anything you want, they're all one of a kind. And they started at $69.99 or more. Quick value, just a nice little wheel to take some one-of-a-kinds and move them out quick. That's kind of the idea here. Certainly the theme and the goal. We're going to try this. Instead of $69.99, let's take them way down. And I got to make some magic happen here. We got an hour and 20 minutes. It's 80 minutes to move mountains. So let's do this. Real quick value. It just means if I got a little bit more limited inventory, I got to go lower on the price tags. That's exactly what I'm going to do. If you have a favorite, and I'll tell you, if you want a big Paraíba, I don't really have one that size. If you get one of the 2-carat Paraíbas, they're $35,000 and $40,000 typically. This is the stone that looks like it is, but without a 100% confirmation that there's copper. That means that the stone gets to be even less. You don't have to pay what you do for a 215 Paraíba. That's a great thing. Take a look at it. They're not going to be $69.99. No way. We're going to blow them out. They're under $2,000. We got to move jewelry, lots and lots and lots of it, in the next few minutes. So instead of $69, $59, $49, $39, $29, $19.99, that means we're going that low on some super rare varieties of material that's not going to be 19. I'll keep going. We got to make sure they go. That's the prettiest Windsor. You can change the gold. Same here with the Brazilian New Fine in that blue-green tourmaline. Here is one of the rarest stones out there. Imperial topaz, yellow and white diamonds. Nothing up here is 19 or 1888. I'll just blow them out. It's what I do best. It's just when you got some merchandise that's got to go, you got to really go extra low with the price. So here's what we'll do. $1,777 for any one of them you like, and then it might be auction time. It might be time to just release the pieces in auction, whatever it is. I mean, I got the big yellow diamond here. It's a good one. We've got a gorgeous Paraíba bracelet if anybody wants that one. Wow. We've got 850. This is 8.5 carats of Paraíba. They're about 1 carat each in a bracelet with, I think it's 6 carats in diamonds or so. Look at that. That's gorgeous. If you want a really pretty bracelet. Yeah, it's 520 in diamonds. We've got big Tanzanite drop earrings here in Asher cuts. Those are awfully pretty as well. We've got rubies. Rubies, yeah, this time of year, we love rubies. We got some good ones already. They're still here. We had the ruby we started the show with in a pear shape. We had a heart shape as well. They're hanging out here if you'd like to get them. We've got emerald coming up. Yes. Thank you. The Windsor. Let me try it on real quick. It's already gone. It's 112-6323. Congratulations on the Windsor. And I don't know if they're keeping in the white, but I really like it that way. The white gold's beautiful with the scattering of the 53 points in round, brilliant diamonds. Thank you. All right. Imperial and Brazilian New Fine are both here for you if you'd like either one of those. $1,777. Thank you so much on the Windsor. Enjoy that. And then we got to keep it rocking. Big Tanzanite at the top of the hour. Make sure you stay with me for that 845. Then we've got the big yellow diamond. The yellow diamond is a 1.5 carater. Look at this yellow diamond in the pear shape. Oh my goodness, what a piece. And then we've got something that y'all love. I never get to show these. I'll tell you right now, they're so pretty. They're very wearable and they're very affordable. It's kind of like the exact trifecta you need to have a really good gimme in a jewelry item. Take a look at this. I'm going to show them on the hand, and quite frankly, they're really tough to lay down on the wheel. So that's why they don't get here very often. That and the fact they're sold out most of the time. One of the most anticipated, asked about, and requested earrings because it's the earring that goes so beautifully with our famous DBTY. This is a DBTY earring, so it's a DBTYE. And it's going to be item number 111's 3265. I'm going to move those rings aside. We're going to get you a look at these earrings on. They are the drop in bezel sets. Please don't wait. This is also last chance to get them at this price tag. And you know, I'll tell you why they're more important even than some of our DBTYs arguably is because yes, all of our diamonds by the yard have a really good sized diamond. But what happens here is they start with this chunky little shepherd's hook because it's a little wider through the front with the mirror finish in the gold. And then it goes from bigger to larger, to extra large, to jumbo. All totaled, you've got 102 in diamond weight. I just have to point out, this is an average, but the average is 13 points. This one's actually going to be larger at the base, and these are a little smaller. So you're actually going from large to extra jumbo size, and that's what's so impressive. Now I'm going to try one on for you as well. There's a white, a yellow, or a rose gold option. Please don't wait on these because I know we're limited on what we have in which color. A shepherd's hook is just easy, and you know if you ever have issues, if you find that they work themselves out of your piercing, pinch it closed. Just once you put it on, just give it a little pinch. Gold is malleable, you're not going to hurt it. But look at how pretty these are on. Look how amazing those are when you see them on and you know that length is 2 inches, but it's not, again, it's not something that's hitting the shoulder where you have to worry a lot about, okay, am I going to really wear those? Yes, you will. Especially when you've got, think about it, sometimes a big earring you have to forego a necklace. Sometimes with a necklace, you have to forego an earring or you have to keep in mind the balance. If you wear your diamonds by the yard every day, this is a beautiful style that I think you're still wearing every day. You wear them, you enjoy them. They have that look where they're all showing up. So you see how they move, but they're not twisting or turning to where the diamonds are the wrong way. You don't want to see, we still open the bezel in the back, but you don't have to worry about them twisting and turning. They're done in such a way where the chain is really securely set to the bezels, so they all stay right up front. Everything faces forward. Everything looks amazing. Everything sits right where it should. Let's go back to the hand here as well. I'll show you that link just to, you know, verify that 2-inch drop. Yes. Thank you. You got it. Frank and Mary will show that next for you. Give me a second. I'm kind of stuck here on our wheel here holding the earrings up. But I'll go back and get the Windsor for you. This is going to be a superb value. And again, here are the two together. And nobody's on the phone lines. And that makes sense because we probably think with such big diamonds averaging 13 pointers, they're probably going to be something like, you know, $3,999. They are not. We're going lower right now. The very first callers, and again, it's last time at this price. So even if you've seen them 18,000 times, I mean, only a slight exaggeration. They've been on a lot. That's great and fine and well, but they can't come back at this price. The diamonds are too big. The labor is too intense. We got to make it easy right now, not 39, 29, even 19.99, and they are a go-to because even though it's a drop in an earring, it's not going to be overdone. I think there's still something very wearable about this style. I think there's still something that really, well, we know it looks great with the diamonds by the yard, which is something almost everybody owns in one variety or another. It's not even $1,500 or $1,499. What a day of some classic ideas with some really, really rare. I know since the Russian Amantoid came out, it scares everybody away. I get that. I got to bring you back and show you we can still make values happen no matter how important or how rare or how big the diamonds are. It's going to be a $999 deal. And that's our last call on those earrings. And I think everybody should have them. And there's a beautiful way that I will show you up close because, you know, just in case you're wondering, well, I bet she's staying far away because they're not good diamonds. Oh, they're the best diamonds we always use. And I'll show you here as they, even here as I just let them drape, you're seeing how they face forward always. That's the key here, is that the way they face forward, and again, they do this on the wheel. So that's why it's not a great attractive shot when they just sit here on the wheel. And if I put them on a stand, well, they're too far away to even see what they are. But here's how they look from the front. I did want to show you that's the back. So there's a little texture to the front of those bezels as well. And that's the beauty, is they're swinging around here, but they always are going to face forward for you. That's important. So again, this is a really cool earring and a last call at $999 if you'd like to get a pair, and I will put the other one on for you as well so you can see what they look like one more time. But get your white, yellow, rose gold if you've always had these on the wish list. If you've been thinking about them for a while or you've wanted to gift them as well, because this is a style that I think every gal can wear. It's kind of that stiletto drop that we know is very flattering, but without being overly dressy, which is ironic because a lot of times you think bigger diamonds are more dressy. Sure, but with these diamonds, the way their bezel's set, it feels very wearable. They feel almost casual, and I think that you'll wear them a lot more than you even think you will when you pick them up. That's what I've heard oftentimes with those earrings. So you can see just amazing as I'm moving and talking and obviously, you know, purposely moving around so you can see how the earring stays really. I mean, if it was twisting and twirling and suddenly you're always seeing the back, I would say don't buy them. I wouldn't, well, you know me, I wouldn't even show them to you because I want you to be happy not just by seeing them on TV and the value. I want you to be happy when you wear them. But that's really what this does, is they manage to stay facing forward, which is really beautifully done. I wouldn't mind seeing them stacked up the ear as well. It kind of creates, if you have more than one piercing, this kind of fringe look that also is really, really cool if you wanted to put those on in a second or third piercing, and then the actual length would change a little bit as they go up the ear. They're fabulous. They're really well made. And that's all in the workmanship, because otherwise, if they're more flimsy, they're twisting, they're turning, they're flapping, they're spinning, and then you never see the goods of the diamonds. Here's what they look like again from the hand. And again, because I can only do that squat so long. And then here we go. But that's a really good carat earring. So $9.99 if you'd like to get them. Last call. I know we have busy lines here. No doubt why. It's a famous earring. We love bringing them to you, but they are going to be our last call at $9.99. They are just fabulous in every way. And there's your match pair for you. And I love that they have that more substantial front to your shepherd's hook as well. It's very nice the way that that's done. So that, again, part of why they are stabilized the way they are, part of the reason why they're going to keep those big diamonds up front. Again, they go anywhere from, I think the smaller ones are 5-pointers all the way up to about 20. So again, it's a really significant individual diamond weight. And again, we look less at the total diamond weight and how we got there. So how we arrive at that point, which is really, really important. So they're $9.99. They're super popular. We'll have our top top of the hour Tanzanite, one of our last of the blue wing rings, because even our big stones were going yesterday. So we saw a big decrease in our blue wing block Ds that we had. We saw a lot of them go yesterday. So keep that in mind. All right, let's keep on moving. $9.99. I got to go grab that Windsor still. I've been kind of chained to this area here. So I'll show you something else real quick. And then we do have, by the way, if you want that new fine Brazilian material, we've got it. If you want the Imperial Topaz, I think somebody's got to get this one for $17.77. Let me go grab the Windsor that was already picked up. We'll show it with the graphics real quick. It was 6323 tone. I don't know if that comes up, but here it is for the couple that got it here in the Windsor. It's item number 1126323. That was the 98 pointer with the 53 points in the diamonds. They're all set into the gold and scattered with different sizes, which I think is always a really specialty look. So that's going to be a fabulous way to go. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's our last call on the show. We only have a little bit of time left together today, and I don't see you guys until Wednesday. I am off on Mondays and Tuesdays for everyone that keeps asking. What is the schedule again? Again, it started in December, and I changed with you from doing Monday nights, and now I'm on Wednesday through Sunday, which is 5 shows a week. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, and then Saturday and Sundays on the mornings. So in the mornings, I should say. So there's again, that's for you guys. Thank you so much for picking that up. It's a beautiful, beautiful Windsor, and that is a great way to go. And then we also have big Tanzanite drop earrings. Everyone's still picking up the DBTYEs, so make sure you get those before they're gone. And then, of course, we do have, there is something else to show you here. Top of the hour is about 7 minutes from now. Do you want to see a really pretty, very pretty Paraíba? But it's in a men's ring or a ladies' ring. Look at that. That's our Paraíba round there. It's an outstanding style. And we have the bracelet too, which is, you know, not quite $100,000, but pretty close. On Paraíbas, matched up. There's going to be about 1 carat there throughout. Lots of diamond weight as well. That's an awfully pretty bracelet. So if you want to inquire about that, you certainly may. We've got a very quick deal on an emerald that is super, super, super clean. And then we do have some pink sapphire earrings for you. And then let me know if you have any requests, because we haven't had too many. And we'd love to get you the requests of anything you're looking for today. Please do let me know. Here's our hot pink sapphire earring. Item number is 1126997. And we're just going to go ahead and get these out the door in a hurry, because pink sapphires, I'm kind of curious why we even did earrings. We see so few pink sapphires in rings. I feel like we could have done 2 rings here and made 2 people happy. Instead, we're going to make 1 caller happy with a rare pair of pink sapphires matched in an earring. Item number is, you got it, it's a carat 10, total weight, 17 points in diamonds in the halos. Oval, so you can wear them north to south, east to west, or at a diagonal, but it's in yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. So you've got a beautiful post. It's going to be centered on the oval, so that gives you the flexibility to wear it how you like. And then there's also going to be a big value. They're under $1,000, and hot pink sapphires are not easy. They're not easy to find. They're not affordable. They're very, very expensive, and these are true, beautiful hot pinks. It would be easier, because most of this pink sapphire varieties are lighter in color. We have about 5 minutes, and I know, thank you everybody so much for waiting, because I know a lot of you were pretty much excited about that big 845 Tanzanite. This one looks like a 15 carat. It really does. It's set in the bridge. We'll see that coming up as our top of the hour, so don't go anywhere. We're not done yet. We got a lot of jewelry and a lot of big values still to get out the door while we have just about an hour left for the week. Together, take a look at this. This is our hot pink. I'll try them on. They're not going to be $9.99. Oh, this is a fun deal. One of our more affordable items of fine jewelry in the inventory is right here, right now. Stunning look. The matching is incredible. Here's what they look like from a distance. I'll give you a little measure here, and then we'll show them up against the ear. I think a north-south is how most of us will wear them, but you have a choice. And then they've got that 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom. I'll show them to you on here as well, but this is not going to take long at $9.99, but they're better. They're better than $8.88 or $7.77. Take a look at those from a distance away. So proud that we can bring you a hot pink sapphire in an earring from my pink girls out there. Pink is still, it's always having a moment. It was all of last year that it was like the color. It's always having a moment, though. It always looks great. It always feels so feminine to wear the hot pink like that, but in a gem like sapphire, when they're not even $7.77, we're going to blow them out right now. So that's your look at them from a distance away. We'll take another look up close and make them $699. One of our most affordable ideas of the day is right on there. And please get requests in, whatever it is that we can show to you. We would love to help you out, love to get you a value, love to try, showing something very specific or not. Could be a general idea that you're looking for. Anything. Well, we've got 64 minutes left until I don't see it for a while. So it's, again, a couple days. So it's really a time to shop and get your favorites, and of course take advantage of the values that I love to give. And then we got that blue wing coming up, and then still a yellow diamond. I'm a little bit worried about this one, just because we saw this earlier with the ruby and it's still here. This mounting with the big yellow diamond. It's happening today. I gotta show it. I'm running out of jewelry already, but I'm gonna show it, but we're gonna have to do something real special on the price tag. And especially with the last hour, and you know it's going to be an interesting last hour. So we're going to make some magic happen here. Pink sapphire earrings, they're here. Emeralds, we have two. I've got two great emerald ovals for you. They're about the same size. So we'll just see which one you like. We've got an emerald in a bridge. We've got an emerald in a signature halo. Whichever one you want, we're good to go. Welcome again. Almost top of the hour. We have 1 hour left in the entire show. Please let me know what I can bring out from the vault. I would love your requests right now. Anything at all. I've shown you in 2 hours everything I was supposed to show you in 3. So we've got 2 pieces left, which are coming up for our top of the hour and beyond. So big Tanzanite 8.5, the big yellow diamond is here. The carat and a half looks bigger. We did see this mounting earlier with a ruby, so we'll prove it to you. I've got some emeralds here, and call me on the pink sapphires, and then anything else we can recap. I know the Russian amantoid is here. That's got to go. It's marked down another $20,000 from where it was 3 days ago. So that's got to go. And then we also have the Chameleon diamonds. Boy, I knew that was an issue when the Chameleon diamonds stuck around. 2 Chameleon diamonds over ½ carat for under $3,500. The Kunzite, the ruby, the diamond studs are here. You name it, we got it. Let's move on from the pink sapphire earrings. They are here. That's just a function of we never see them. You can watch every show we do. I think in my 8 years here, I've had 5 pink sapphires. True story. Like, they are never here. And it's really expensive. Blue sapphires, not so much when it comes to the kind of the average, but this is really, really expensive to get. And they're the hot pinks. So I think that's something worth taking a good look at. Also, we have the beautiful, okay, if I'm gonna blow out a piece of jewelry, let's take the most expensive emerald here, okay? Now, I have a Zambian one later, but I'm a fan of the best. So Zambia is not the best, it's not the best origin. It's just not. Colombia is. Big difference. One's Colombian, one's African, they're different. I have an expensive emerald here, but it's Zambian. I'm gonna stick with a very important Colombian stone, and it's got yellow and white diamonds with it. We just upped the ante. 112-1804, classic, but bright as can be. So for anybody who says, I don't know if I'm into emeralds, you might have just not have seen the best quality yet, and we've got it here. 112-1804. What a piece. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Hey guys, we have a really special last hour. We're going to get this one out the door in a hurry because I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. And I'm going to discount it a lot, just so you know, because we have about 1 minute, and then I think it's going to be auction central here for the next hour so that we can keep everybody engaged and kind of, I'm going to take my weekend a little early. I'm going to stop selling. And I'm going to let you price stuff. So stay with me for the last hour, okay? Because we got a lot of auctions to do, and we're going to kick it off with that really big, important blue wing block D. But first, the emerald's got to go. And it's our 104. It's really challenging to get a 1 carat plus in an emerald. Again, it's chromium that colors this stone. That's chromium. So we love it. But look at the clarity. Yes. Oh, who did? Thank you so much. Wonderful. Pink sapphire earrings are gone. Fabulous. All right, so now we're going to talk 104. 25 points in yellow and a lot of white diamonds, 77 points. That gives you a grand total of 102. Okay, now I'm ready. I'm ready to give you the value of a lifetime. It's my birthstone. I feel like akin to this stone. I feel like we got to make it happen for you. And this is amazing. What, am I going too fast for Tony today, Kirsten? Is that what you're saying? Tony can't keep up, and he's doing a really good job. He is. He's the quick change on the graphics. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to keep up with all these values. It is. It is. Kirsten says, shout out to Tony. Quick change on the graphics. Yep. We've got a lot of jewelry to get through, and this last hour is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. So I just want to know what you want me to give away, because I'm going to go into full-on giveaway. Listen, I don't have to be here till Wednesday, so anything I do, we'll have plenty of time to get over it. before Wednesday night, or Wednesday afternoon, sorry, yeah, afternoon, forgot, afternoon. Boy, one of these days I'm just not going to be here, and I'll just show up and I'll roll in at 6 o'clock and say, hey, I'm here for the, anyway, our shows start early now on the weekdays. If you haven't heard, it's 5 to 8, and then of course these weekend shows still the same. So we got our 10 to 1s together, and we have 1 hour left starting now. So I'm just going to give a quick little let's see who's paying attention deal on this top of the hour, and then we'll get to the Tanzanite. We'll start auctioning everything, and we'll do some crazy things, and then of course you can let me know what you'd like to see on the air. Whatever you'd like me to bring out, I'll do that. If it's here, I'll bring it out. Even if I can go in the back and make it real quick for you, I'll do that too. But this is going to be the 104, 102 in diamonds. They get the yellow and the white, so you get that perfect match of, okay, you don't have to choose one color or the other. You don't have to choose one diamond color or the other. You get it all. And that one's going to be, okay, let's send it out. Do you see the yellow diamonds? Because they go all the way under. Look at that glow. If that was not a transparent emerald, you wouldn't get a green glow that is happening all the way through the stone like that is. Check that out. That's some bright, bright, clean glow that's happening in that stone. There's no emerald set under the basket. It's the stone. Light can penetrate it, completely light it up, and cast this glow all the way underneath. Then you got the yellow and the white, double halo. Then you got the triple rose to the sides. I got to do better. It's $69.99, no joke. That is a $7,000 piece. And I know at $7,000, it's going to sit here, and you're going to say, oh, I wish she could do better. Let me do better for you. It is not going to be $69.99. Give me a call right now. I will wow you with this price tag. I will wow you. If you've ever wanted the best emerald in the world, here's your, this is the moment. Here's your chance. Here's what happens. I got to make some deals happen, and I'm taking full carte blanche on my discounts, and I am not abiding by a price here today at all for the next 58 minutes. That's all. Yikes, we got to go. It's not going to be $69.99. It's not going to be $6 or $5 or $4 or $3 or $2,000. We're already under our manufacturer cost, and guess who made it? We did. We made it. We know. Nobody else is going to know what it costs better than we did, because we didn't get it from some secondhand guy. We didn't get it from 8 different people before it. Part of the reason we have the very best values on the earth when it comes to fine jewelry is because we make it. It's made here. It's not going to be $19.99. It's going to be gone. What can I do except sell it all cheap? I'm going to take everything. And again, I am back till Wednesday, so I'm just going to make everything a huge discount. We're not going to ask for 19. No, and I know it probably has already gone, because you know values inside out. You know when something is priced too low or too cheap. You know it. I know it. But sometimes a day comes along when you got to do it. And I'm going to make it better than $19.99, so you don't even have to pay that much. No tax outside of California. Shipped for free. Change in gold color. On this one, you don't need to. It's got the yellow gold and the yellow diamonds and the white gold and the white diamonds, so you leave it as is. You just tell me what size you need. Whatever size you need for wherever you want to wear it on your hand, that's what we're going to make sure it's delivered as, so that you're not running around spending more money and putting your precious piece out there. You just go ahead and have it ready to wear, delivered to you. And it's not going to be 19. Does anybody like it so far? Nobody. Yes, thinking about it. We got somebody verifying. How much lower do I need to go? It's $19.99. Let me try it on. That is the brightest, pure, transparent emerald we have. That's the best quality, because as they get bigger, sure, that's great, but they get cloudier and they get hazier, and you still have a stone that's looking larger than 1 carat 04, because that's what emeralds do. It's less dense. So if you're already getting a carat, you better believe it looks like a 2 carat. We see this mounting all the time with 2 carat stones. But it's not $19.99. Oh man, you guys are going to get me in all kinds of trouble. But I got to make sure pieces go, because I'm not just here to just show you jewelry. That's kind of the philosophy typically with shows like this, is just like, oh, let's just show jewelry. Yeah, but if we're just showing it, it's one thing to show pretty things and show rare things and show the stuff we have, but does it really do any good if it just sits here with us and you went, okay, so you turn off the TV at the end of the day and go, okay, so I saw some cool pieces. Isn't it more fun to fall in love with a piece and own it? And listen, it was just a set price of TVON. Okay, then you might have to just sit there and debate it. If I can get it crazy low, you're going to own the piece. You're going to have it for a lifetime. You're going to watch the value of that piece soar and elevate. It's going to be that piece you treasure and you love to wear. And it's not going to be $19.99 or $18.88. Let's see what we can do. I got a value. I'm ready to give it away. I hope you're ready for giveaways for this next hour, because that's what I'm going to do. And we're not even asking for $18.88. Here is your deal. And that is what emerald in a perfect world would all look like. But you and I know it usually looks like a river rock with green moss growing on it. Not all that cute. This is the best of the best, and it's clean, and it's bright, and it's glowing, and it's not $18.88. It's not. There's no excuse now. How about $1,790? You know what? I'll take it even lower. Not even $1,799. I got to make sure it goes. We've got our last few minutes together today. I'll make it $1,777. We'll throw in a little luck there with it as well. That is cool. So $1,777. That's it. First caller. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? I'll give it 60 seconds. We'll try it on again. And that is fantastic. That's the value, everybody. That's it right there. And I'm an emerald baby, okay? What does that mean? I'm an emerald baby. I'm born in the month of May. I have studied these since I was way too young to study emeralds. I was loving jewelry and gems long before I ever dreamed I would do something like this. This is incredible, because what the problem is that they're so hazy, they're so dirty, that's naturally how they are. And we're supposed to accept them and love them for what they are. It's just like, that's what I love about emeralds. They're like us humans, right? We're supposed to, embrace the flaws and really, again, embrace individuality. Embrace the fact that there are no two emeralds that are ever alike. I mean, there's so much in they coincide with us as human beings. And yet, you're getting this really special stone that is top notch from Colombia, which is the best. And it's $1,777 with all that 102 overall in not just white diamonds, yellow diamonds too. They're natural. Anybody want the emerald? Okay, I give up. I mean, it's been a week, right? This is the end of my week. I'm with you guys a lot, right? I got to tell you, I got to find a way to move some jewelry in 52 and a half minutes, and I'm going to do it. And so we'll get to our, what's up? Oh, really? Well, the wind's us back. Well, now I'm going backwards. Okay, wind's us back. Yes, how can I help you? The Kunzite from earlier. Do they need to see it again? All right. Thank you so much. Who got it? Wins us back if anybody wants it. How much? What? Leslie? Did you? Oh, okay. I thought you said Leslie, and I was like, Leslie? It's Cecily. Wonderful. What? Tony. Tony. Okay. 1777. Cecily, yes. Now, if anybody wants a more simple emerald, that's a clean one too. It's a little smaller, and it's a halo. But that one's more money. So I say get this one. That's what I think. This one's a little better color, a little deeper, darker color there. And that amazing, okay, it's here. I don't know. It's here, I think. Is it here or is it verifying? Andy, you let me know? Okay, he'll let me know. We got pieces going back and forth from the day so far. Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you so much. Who was shopping the earrings from earlier? Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay. Tanzanites are here. There's the big Asher cut. Let's get to the ring. The ring, the Museum Reserve, the 845. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Okay, now we're looking at a stone that I had this, it was so easy to illustrate yesterday. Yesterday, if you were with me, you already know. But if you weren't, there was this 7-carat pear shade. And it looked a lot like an 18-carat emerald cut. Well, I don't have either of those anymore because they're all sold. But I do have this one. I do. And it looks bigger too. I don't have a huge Tanzanite, but I do have a 10-carat here. Actually, here's a 10-carat in an earring that I just flashed. The 10-carat in the earring, to me, and you guys be the judge because you don't need to listen to a word I say, just watch. To me, this 10-carat stone is actually, it's almost 11 carats. This is an 11-carat stone. And to me, the 11-carat looks smaller to me. It looks smaller to me. Actually, yeah, it's smaller. It's just interesting. That's an 11-carat Asher. Here's an 8-carat 45 oval. So again, this is another one where maybe that's why they're here at this point, is that they look larger than they weigh, which is helpful because usually a larger stone is going to cost you more. So here we go. That's going to be a very, very special look. It's our it's our 845. I'm going to make this really simple and easy right now. And we're just going to go ahead and, like I said, we're going to do a lot of auctions here, I think, for the last hour. It's 112.7294. That is our big 845. It's got a carat 44 in diamonds as well. And it is looking fabulous. That's the full bridge mounting. Lots and lots of diamonds around it. Pretty excited about this one. But again, what can we do? What can we do that hasn't been done in Blue Wing? That's the detriment to having them for 6 years plus, as you guys know. You know the pricing inside out. It's tough to surprise you anymore with a great value. This does have a carat 44 in diamonds, so there's a lot happening there. It does need to be said, though, that this bridge is one of the biggest we do. It's got like a tower, wide band of gold. It's a lot going on. It is a lot of gold. And I know gold is the least sexy thing I can talk about here because gold, y'all go, is gold, right? But it's almost $3,000 an ounce. So when you make a ring that has the gold weight of 4 rings in one, that is very exciting and very impressive. And it takes that much gold to set that many beautiful diamonds and to set an 8.5 carat stone that clearly is facing up much larger. And it has a price of $14,999. We're going to do better, so don't worry a thing about that. We don't need to worry about the values. I'm taking care of you there. Today is about moving jewelry. It's not about just showing jewelry. It's about selling jewelry. It's about giving you a price that you simply cannot resist. And here we go. It's not $14,999. You get a better value. Here's what I can do. I can make it less than even $99.99 for you, because I'm going to put on the auction block. We're going to see who's out there. We're supposed to get a minimum. My lowest price possible is $8,888. Nothing wrong with that. It's a museum reserve. One of our very last. Instead, we convert to the auction. I haven't done one all day, so I don't know how this is going to go. But I know what the goal is, and the goal is to get it gone, and let's make it better than $8,000, $7,000, $6,000. Oh, yeah, we're going to make this happen. Not even $5,000, and it's got one of the bigger diamond weights. I know we usually talk about free diamonds, but you can't talk about free diamonds if you got a carat 44, the best. Those are $25,000 a carat diamonds. And when you got a carat 44, that's 36 grand. Somebody out there is going to charge you $36,000 for that mounting. It's just not me. We live in fantasy land of jewelry, so we can't ask $36,000 on mountings like everybody else does. We don't do that. That's probably why you've said, I don't need to shop anywhere else for fine jewelry. I can shop at TVON. I can get what I want there. And it's not $5,000 to start. It's not $4,500 to start. We're going to start at $4,000 and we're going to move it on out. So that's the way we can get you a very important museum reserve on our final days, because most everything I had was sold the last 4 days I've been with you. Wednesday night, what do we have? 3 of them gone. Thursday night, 4 of them gone. Friday night, 5 of them gone. Yesterday, 4 different pieces gone. That's most of our collection that's left. It's a $10 increment, by the way. So if we do get the open, we've got a $10 increment. So the advance is not going to be that much money that we ask to go beyond where it's opening out. But again, $4,000, have we done the math on that? Huge, huge value. And that is one of those mountings that, by the way, cost more than $4,000 to make. So the mounting is very, very impressive. It's really well done. It's just, again, decadence in gold, decadence in diamonds, and tons of workmanship as well. That has to cost something, right? And here we go at $4,000. Let's make it interesting. And you know what? Just send it out. $39.99 first caller, that'll do it. $39.99 on an 845 that is facing up. I don't know, it looked a lot larger than that 11 karat Asher. So I think you're dealing with a really good stone when it can give you that kind of look, and it's only about $470 a carat if those diamonds are free, and that's a lot of diamond weight there. So very, very impressive. Also had that ruby from earlier, the start of the show. So some very important pieces are still hanging out here. If you'd like to get anything in particular, let me know. This one's already maybe gone. We're checking right now. It's verifying as we speak. And so again, first caller will take it. And what a beauty that is. Just a $39.99 deal of deals. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. And you can have yellow gold or rose gold also. So no problem there. Yellow, rose, whatever you like. That's an important style there, $39.99. Okay, so we'll see who's got it. That's not going to stay, right? We know that. There's also the emerald still here if you want to check on that. We've got this beautiful pair of earrings. It's a little bit, more pricey, but we've got some really good 22 karat earrings in Tanzanite, some of our last left remaining, and that one's got a lot, look at that jazzy kind of color that goes through. You see what's happening with all that ripple effect of light just transitioning through that stone. Really, really well done. We have a Gents Paraiba. We have a yellow diamond. So the yellow diamond's pretty cool. The yellow diamond's going to get you tons of diamond weight. It's one of our bigger stones. I like that it doesn't have too much going on in the extra yellows. I think it's just nice to have a straight up yellow diamond be in the center with a nice little halo. So lots and lots and lots of great jewelry here in the inventory. What can we bring out for you? If there's anything in particular you are seeking out today, love to hear your request. I've got this cool little pendant. This one's got so many different colors together. It's a lot of fun. I like a combination. I know I'm one of the few, so I know this is, I'm speaking to my fellow lovers out there who really like something unique in jewelry, who want something that doesn't look like cookie cutter. And this is it. Because it's got sapphires and tourmaline and diamonds all together in yellow gold. We'll blow this one out for you. It's a quick one only. And again, we know it's colorful and vibrant. And I think for us gem lovers, don't be afraid to put different gemstones together. It's 3036. It's our 18 karat yellow gold, stays as is. That's a Congolese blue-green 91-point cushion in the middle, and a 118 of pink and purple sapphires, 19 points in blue sapphires, and then you've got 9 points in diamonds as well. That's a quick one only, and look at the finishing behind it. Great finishing through that design. Only this one, it's $999. That one stays as is in the yellow. So that's a really pretty piece, very unique. Love to see that. And then we also have, you want to see something cool? We've got a bicolor tourmaline that's awfully attractive. So we've seen some bicolor stones already, like Windsor sapphires and whatnot, but we've got a really cool bicolor tourmaline to show you. That's $9.99. Then we're going to get to our grand finale yellow diamond. It's the bottom of the hour. It's about 10 minutes away. Stay with us for the yellow diamond. That's $9.99. If you'd like that, here's the ruby in platinum. It's going to be our 57-point ruby and just as clean and bright as the heart shape we brought you earlier. The difference is it's more affordable. And don't forget to call in that 845 Tanzanite. It's one of our last of the blue wings. I'm trying to get some of these pieces to the museums, if I'm being honest. I'd like for some of the museums. We've got a museum here in the States that doesn't have one yet. Would like to get them one. But again, it's up for grabs for you first. Here's the really good ruby. It's going to be super clean, bright as can be. 1127094. That one's a quick look at a platinum piece. Yeah. Thank you. It's beautiful. Who got it? I like how Constance thinks there. It's a beautiful look, great combination, so many different sapphires and stones together. Love it. This is our platinum 57-point ruby from Mogok, Burma. 34 points in baguettes and rounds. This one's $9.99. Yep, we're doing the same price on a platinum set Burma as we just did on that gorgeous pendant, which is gone. And I know a lot of you missed out on the pendant, so apologies there. Call in quickly. We'll do a lot of quick giveaways here before the day is over. Paraiba earrings, anybody? Whoa. Platinum, blue-green, Paraiba, one-of-a-kind earrings. What? And they're cheap. Sorry, I know. That's a terrible word. Terrible. Forget I ever said that. But they're cheap. They really are. There's only one way to say it. These are really affordable. They're more affordable than affordable. They really are. For Paraibas, let's take a look. This is $9.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Then we'll get you Paraiba earrings here. Coming up, take a look. That ruby is a glowing. That is outstanding. $9.99 if you'd like it, in platinum, diamonds every which way. So that's a beautiful, beautiful piece there at $9.99. Okay, let's get to the Paraibas. Here they are. It's one quick pair. I know they're not going to last. This is a north to south drop, so that point's going to be up top, and then the diamonds are going to be all the way around them here, and that just looks so pretty, doesn't it? That's a great match pair of blue greens. This is the true traditional color of Paraiba that we rarely see. Just one pair. Let's take them all the way on down here for you. That's going to be 1126091, and yeah, they're very affordable. And they have these great posts. And we're going to show you 51 points in Paraiba, 14 points in diamonds. Ruby, I think, is verifying right now that platinum ruby piece. Let's get these out the door. Just one pair. That's it. Stay in the white gold. Or, I'm sorry, stay in the platinum, white metal. Stay in the white metal, which is how we love our Paraibas anyways. We love them in a good white metal like that. But here's what I'll do. Major value. I think $29.99 is cheap. but we're going a lot lower for you. And this is the earring to own. It's a stud, but better because we add that halo to it. So you get a little extra wow factor there. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. I'll give you a quick measure here as fast as I possibly can because obviously they're probably gone already. How about $19.99 instead? Even better. Look at this, 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. I'll pop one on the ear for an even better look at it. Why not? That's going to help because still, I don't know if you're all going to be knowing exactly how a 3/8 of an inch earring is going to look. So here's what they look like on the ear. Problem solved. Now you get to see and really understand what they're going to look like from a distance away. That is some of the rarest gem material money can buy. And it's not all that much when it's $1,499. Never have I had a Potentate earring priced that way. So $14.99, one pair. They stay in platinum. Let's go back to the wheel and take a look at them. Yes. Oh, you're very welcome. Tourmaline? Now, right now. Let's show it now for you. Item number is 1125329. It's one of my best. I'm really particular about these bicolors, and this one is it. Look at the perfect colors you get, water spot and all. This is a really great tourmaline. $377 in the bicolor. It's got the watermelon variety of the pinks and the greens together. So loving that look. Don't forget to call on the Potentate earrings for $14.99. Obviously confident they're going to go. Here's our bicolor at $377 plus 51 points in diamonds all the way around and down the sides of the ring. And this is for one quick caller. It's super clean. Rare to get these bicolors and clarity like that. And what does it do? It lights up with golden glow off every facet that you have. Take a look at it from a distance away on the hand. What do you think about that one? Wow, that's a really stunning piece here. And look at that, greens into pinks all together now. One caller, let's make this a big discount. A $49.99 ring, much better today. Give us a call. We can change it to white or rose too. So you're sure you got a great option there. Boy, that is just some sunshine goldens coming through on, yep, let the sun shine down on that watermelon beauty. I'll make it $1,999. That's it. And what were you picking up, Andy? Something else? Very good. Those DBTY earrings, last call at $9.99. They're very popular today. You should all pick up a pair if you don't have them. They're beautiful for gifting as well at $9.99. Those are some really striking diamonds. Okay, and then coming up, $19.99 on that tourmaline. We can go bigger on the tourmalines, but with that, of course, becomes a much more elevated price tag. So loving the fact we can get you a nearly 4-carat tourmaline for that price. We're only about 7 minutes away from the yellow diamond deal of a lifetime. It wasn't going to be the deal of a lifetime, but I'm going to change it up so that it is. It is going to be the deal of a lifetime here today. And then we do have, I think the 845 is still hanging out here. Yeah.
Sorry, but Michael said this is a little too small for him.
Yeah. Like I said, we can get something larger.
Is there any way you can show that pendant bicolor that's 2451?
Oh, okay. A pendant's okay too? Sure. Uh-huh. Okay, we're going to show a quick bicolor pendant here. It is larger. Definitely, definitely. We'll show that one coming up. Do I have that? Is that from today, Jess? Let me see. I have a big gold quartz. I have a big emerald. Oh, you know what? I'm in yesterday's inventory. That's why. Okay. Here we go. This is today's inventory. All right, now we're good. I have got, yeah, there's also going to be a very large opal pendant. Here's the big bicolor. Emerald cut, 111, 1104. This has been here for years. And it won't be any longer because I can just go ahead and give a price that you have never seen before. Keep in mind, this is what I'm talking about. Bigger stones get into more money. And this is not even pink into green. It's ombre pink into a purple, and forgive me that it doesn't sit very well up. Look at that. It's like a deep, deep, well, this is just fascinating. From the back, it's pink into green. From the front, it's almost like an olive tone that sometimes looks purple. Fascinating. All yellow diamonds around it. It's item number 111-1104. Let's take a look at it on the hand because the size is really tough to gauge. Okay, this is the weirdest stone ever, and I love weird stones. I mean, weird is usually a bad thing, right? In gems, it's a really good thing. You want cool stones, different stones, unique. This one has changed every time it's in a different light or at a different angle. It is our 14 karat solid gold. It's got a 2451 bicolor, which is definitely a hot pinky raspberry into an olive tone of green, but sometimes switches. And then it's yellow diamonds all the way around it. And look at that under gallery. Wowza. And it's got a carat 26 in yellow diamonds. So that's in the bale and around the piece. And what a luxury look that is. And look what happens. Still reflects golden, just like our last one did. It reflects golden like little flames when you see that beautiful stone reflect the light just as you're seeing there. It has been $24,999, which is really good because, you know, that's only $1,000 a carat on a tourmaline like this. That's outstanding. Stays in the yellow gold. But again, as we zoom back here, let me prop it up here for you. And again, fascinated to see the different tones of color from all these different angles. Right now, I mean, you saw it from a distance, it's showing those olive greens. From closer up, it's almost pinky red into purple. It's fascinating. It's like it's changing right before our eyes. Here again is a closer look at that under gallery. And then here we go with a better price than even $99.99 for, yeah, time to go on this one. These are what comes out a week or two before Tucson. It's pieces like this that are coming out because these are where we scoured the vaults, we brought out the rarest, and now the price comes down. It's not even $88.88. We're blowing it out for $79.99, one caller only with all those yellow diamonds and even milled grain around both sides of the yellow diamonds as well. So bicolor tourmaline ring, or now a really mysterious, very unique, almost a chameleon of sorts, the way it's changing color every time you see it in a different light. Really looking amazing there on that. Rares can be bicolor. So outstanding price too at $79.99. That is some jumbo material. And just to again show you the different nuanced colors that you get every time it looks at a different angle here. What a stunning stone that is. Sometimes there are pieces that I've had over the years I call magic stones. They just do different things in the light, even if they're not, you know, technically a phenomena. They really do some cool things. And again, from the back, that's where you see the colors there. Okay, so that's $79.99, really cool stone, very large in the size here. And I didn't get you the measurement, so let me do that really quickly. And yes, it'll work on a Diamonds by the Yard as well. But top to bottom measurement, I got so caught up in the colors, I didn't get you the measurement. Yes. You're welcome, no problem. This one is about 1 3/4 inches there, top to bottom. So we'll move along. We've got our big time yellow diamond. I think we're close enough. We're 2 minutes away from our last half hour. So I want to show you the yellow diamond that is going to be a spectacular value. This is what I'm aiming for today. I think that I want to illustrate something to you because earlier today in the show, whether you're with me or not, I'm going to show you the 256 ruby. Why would I show a 256 ruby when I'm talking about a 1.5 carat yellow diamond? Well, the point is this. I have the same mounting that's holding this yellow diamond as is holding this ruby. And I think it's going to prove something because I like to say that this 1.5 carat, just being around diamonds as much as I am, looks larger than a 1.5 carat. It's a carat 50 exactly. It's 1127320, but we happen to have the ruby here earlier, which is the 256. That mounting is the same. It's the same exact mounting, which means it has 14 points in yellow diamonds and another 1 carat in white diamonds. So that's 264 overall in 7320, and it's not going to last because, well, there's one thing we know, it's value. There's one thing we are getting limited on, it's yellow diamonds. This is the 1.5 carat and still a VS, 14 points in yellow, 1 carat in white diamonds. Those are some very large princess cuts on the sides. Do you see them? They're just east and west. They're like a separate pedestal that they're on the sides of the ring. This is your finishing on the inside. You've got 264 overall, beautiful pear shape, stunning. This is the color you want. And what we did was we gave it that little kind of like ombre effect by giving you a brighter, more vivid tone of yellow on the sides. Going to do two things here. Going to show you 2 different varieties and 2 different colors of yellow diamond, but it's also going to give you a little more vivid tone, and then it makes that diamond still look larger. It already looks larger because we saw the exact mounting with a 2.5 carat ruby. That was a few hours ago. Now we're seeing the 1.5 carat yellow diamond. Why does it pay to get a diamond that's already a big size? 1.5 carat's large. But why does it pay to give you a stone that looks larger? Because you would pay so much more for a 2 or 2.5 carat yellow diamond, right? My 2.5 carat yellow diamonds are $16,000 and more. Yes?
Diane's gonna take that organ that you showed her
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Can you show the back? She's asking if it tapers.
It does. It tapers in the back and it's open through the middle, so you don't have an undergallery per se, Diane, but take a look. Here's the morganite from earlier she's picking up. It doesn't taper much. Now this one, now the reason it didn't fit me earlier, that's probably why she thinks she needs to size up. It's only because it's a size 4.5. I wear a 5.5, so that's why it didn't fit me. It's just not my size. So again, that's the only key there. But go true to size on this one, please, Diane, and thank you so much for shopping. And it's in the rose gold only, Jess, unless she can wait a couple weeks right now, because we're backed up on gold color changes. You know, sometimes a year more people change gold color than others. So we're a little bit behind on some of the, you know, gold color changing, so you're not getting it in 2 days necessarily if we change color. So keep that in mind. But if you take something the way it is, like right here, right now, this is only in two-tone gold. So this one's ready to go. Sizing, that's all we need to know, is what size do you need it? We'll make sure it's sized and gets shipped to you. And then it arrives and you're good to go. You're wearing it, you're enjoying it from the moment it arrives, and it's so fabulous. It's fabulous. But it's also got to be affordable, because it is going to sit here all day long. If I just put it up here at $16,999, now it does look bigger. This is a pear shape. That's what pear shapes tend to do. This one looks a lot bigger than a carat and a half typically does, so you get a huge upgrade automatically just by shopping this ring. You get the 2.5 carat look. We saw it. I can't illustrate it any more plain or simple than I did. We had this mounting with a 2.5 carat ruby earlier in this show. I just showed it. That's the proof that this stone looks like a 2.5 carat. And that would cost you a whole different deal. Here's what I'll do instead. $264 overall. Here's the way it looks from the sides, because that just keeps going. After the princess cut, after its halo, you've got more diamonds down the sides as well. One big value coming your way. And it's going on the auction block, because otherwise I got to leave it at $16,999, and I've already heard the hush fall over the crowd. So instead, we got to make it a lot more interesting than even $99.99, or better yet, auction gets me the chance to make it even better for you. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make this simple and easy and affordable and a wow factor. And please, please, oh please, oh please, give me a call right now, because it is not going to last. It is not going to be even $17,000. We are blowing it out via auction. I know it's going to be a quiet last hour here, so this gives you an advantage, because not only does it require me to start lowering the auction, it requires, well, you're not going to get as many competition or competitors out there. So that's the beauty of it for you. As you shop a yellow diamond that is so rare, that we know in the wholesale world, we got the biggest gems trade show, and I'm talking about individual loose gems. The biggest gem trade show is kicking off on February 1st. February 1st. Not that far away. Today is the 26th, right? So we don't have that much longer to wait until we're going to have an updated value in the wholesale of yellow diamonds. And trust me, it's gone up since September, when stones like this were $28,000. For the loose stone in the center, by the way, not the whole ring the way it's set here. You get a better value than even, watch this, I won't even ask for $9,000 to start, or $8,000 to start, or $7,000 or $6,000, or I think we all know that this was $6,000 or even $55,000. How impressive that is. Come on over and take a look at my yellow diamond. Here we go. And I'll try it on the hand, because it goes side to side across the hand, so, or the finger. I mean, I don't know if you want a ring going across the hand. That would be a little bit much, but this is really, look at that, side to side. Even if you get a larger ring size, like an 8, a 9, a 10, it's still going to give you diamonds from side to side, so you're never without those beautiful sparklers of VS diamonds. And it's not going to be 55 or 5,000. We're going to go even lower. I really want to send this out. Somebody's got to own our best of the best, a yellow diamond that looks so much larger, and it's still VS quality. Here's another way to wear it, pointing away from the hand. What do you think? Not even going to be 5,000. Let's start it off right. I love a good auction. Auctions just allow me to break every single rule there is in jewelry, every single rule of value. It all breaks when it comes to these auctions. It's not 5,000. Yay! We get to go even lower. And I'm going to make it happen for you. This is a wild moment for any of our jewelry lovers out there. And I know you're ready for an utter giveaway. This is it. It's not 40. You know what? 49. 49's good. 48's better. 4,700's really getting interesting. I saw a diamond yesterday. I showed you a 224. It looks smaller than this one. Kid you not. Here's the 224 cushion. Let's prove it. Look at that. That's smaller in its look, is it not? Look at the size. This is, I'm not shy about showing you guys the difference. That's a 2 1/4. This one looks smaller. That's a big time piece. This one looks larger. You go here, you get this one. It's not 47, it's not 46. How about we go all out, $4,500 to start and a $10 increment, let's go. And that cushion cut from yesterday is a lot bigger, but it's a bigger price tag. And it's a bigger stone in weight, but it does not look it. And that's the difference maker. That's what makes all the difference in the world. When you have a stone, and certain cuts in diamonds and certain cuts in gems do this, and I think if you would like to have, and who doesn't want to have a big diamond? Who doesn't want to have as big a diamond as possible? It's the budget that usually stands in the way. This gets you the opportunity to get something really special, to own something unique, to get something that is very, very valuable, but getting more so literally by the day. And I'm not even kidding about that. It's every day that goes on, this type of look, this kind of style, this diamond in general, which is natural, gets more and more and more rare. And that'll continue happening because we've kind of scoured the earth at this point for gem mines, diamond mines. There's been diamond mining for a long, long time. Diamonds have been around a lot longer than you and I have. Diamonds are iconic, and white diamonds are not going to run short anytime soon, but fancy colors are a different story. And that is what you have here, is a beautiful look in a natural yellow that is not treated in any way. We're looking for $4,500 to get it started. We may have the open. We're verifying on it now. I can't have you wait on this. This is our last call. I will move on, but this is that $4,500 where that ring is a $17,000 ring. That's just all there is to it. It's a $17,000 ring, and now it's at $45,000, and we don't have the open yet. And yet you're getting so much in diamond weight around it. So much impressive, powerful look. It's a big ring side to side. This is not one that's just a little band with a big stone on the top. It gives you big diamonds all the way through, and we are in last call, 23 minutes left in our time together. That's it. And we need to let this one go. So I'll just keep waiting because I know that's the best value I can show you. There's not a better value here than that ring. Not a better value. Did the other one go? Okay, so Teresa wants a different ruby. All right, platinum. Did she see the one from before? Oh, good. You got it. Is it Teresa? Yes. Teresa, take a look. Here's the ruby for you. It's platinum, 67 points, 35 points in diamonds. Here's the back. These platinum pieces don't have under galleries typically. They don't. They're very heavy as it is, and we don't want them to be overly heavy. And that's going to be, and plus you don't want to block the clarity of this ruby. It's 67 points, 35 points in diamonds. There's a few rounds. It's mostly tapered baguettes. That one is down to $9.99. I'll just make it easy like the last one. I had a smaller stone that was $9.99. This one's giving you a bigger carat weight for $9.99 as well. So there's our ruby and platinum. I'll try it on for you as well. And then, of course, the yellow diamond, we can go back to that if you'd like to get it kicked off. Here's what this ruby looks like on the hand right now. It is a size 6. So, again, we can still size our platinum pieces for you and do. So if you like that one, $9.99, and what a beautiful glow. And, again, it tells you something. This is good knowledge to have with any ruby you shop for here or 5 years from now or anywhere else you go. If you can see it from a distance away and on the hand and it's still glowing and still clean and still bright, that's a really good sign. So $9.99 gets that one to you. $9.99 only. Let me know who's got it. That's our platinum piece, and that is a request. And then we do have, don't forget, the big diamond earrings, the 2-carat 13 studs are here. If you'd like to grab those, I did have a different ruby earlier for $9.99. So let me show you everything I have in ruby that are all $9.99. We got platinum, we got gold. There's the gold with the pear shape. And then I had another one that was in platinum as well. And then we did have a ruby that was a little bit more money. It was a heart shape. Also to consider, but I say if you like in platinum, you go with one of these two choices. I'm looking for my other one that I had. Maybe it's already gone. Did that other one go? I think it's still here. I know we were back and forth on it for a moment. So again, whatever we can help you with in rubies, there's some great options. They're each $9.99. And this is the one from earlier as well. If you also want platinum, you've got this platinum option also. So we've got the roval and we've got an oval. Yes. Good. Thank you so much. That one's gone. Congratulations. So, by the way, these other two are platinum and gold, and they are $9.99 as well each. So you can take whichever one you choose. Ruby is a very important stone, no doubt about it. And that is some Burma material, and Burma's best in that they're bright and bright and bright and clean. And they both are. Whether you're going for the pear shape, which is the 1-carat 02 pear shape on the right side in that really cool asymmetric mounting. That's a 1-carat. Actually, it's a 1-carat exactly. And it's got 15 points in diamonds, or you can go with with the platinum setting on the left, and that's the 57 pointer, and we'll get to an emerald next. And here we go with our emerald. So we've had rubies and we've had emeralds. Two of the big three, the classics. And so what we're going to do now, after we've got those two options for $9.99 a piece, we're going to do something a little different here. We're going to get you emerald. I know we had one earlier. I think it's gone. Here's the next option. I know this one was more money than what I ended up doing on the other stone. So let me help you out here. We'll go 75 points, 112.6450, and that is a stunning gold. You're going to choose your gold, white, yellow, rose, so you can choose your gold option there, of course. But also it's going to be a 75 pointer with 52 points in diamonds. I'll get back to that yellow diamond. We may have the open on that one. So that one's going to go. We'll go back to right after this emerald deal. But first things first. Got a special stone loaded with diamonds all the way around. This is as classic as a mountain gets. If you're ever not sure where to go on a mounting, if you're not sure, if you're saying, I see all these great mountings and what's going to be the one to go with, because I don't know about you, but I'm not going to get probably 10 different emeralds. I'm probably going to get one nice emerald. I don't need 10 different styles. I don't need one of every cut. I just want one really good one. Well, check that box. You got the great quality here, and we only have 19 minutes left, so your requests are welcome. We'll get back to that yellow diamond and see what's happening there. But if you would like to have a 75-point Muzomine stone, that obviously is still going to look double, so it still looks like a carat and a half. Super uber clean, bright as can be, diamond halo. That's the classic mounting. That's the one to get. I'm going to make this simple and easy. It's $9.99 first caller. Go ahead and grab it. $9.99, just like our rubies were on the wheel before it. This is under $1,000 when you cannot buy a solid gold band for under $1,000. This one is with the emerald and the beautiful big diamonds. 52 points in diamonds. It's another one of those that you either wear solo or you stack with ring guards. Maybe you're putting a ring guard around it or a diamond band next to it. You can do that too. But we just took what is a $39.99 ring. I couldn't leave it there. I had a 1 carat a minute ago for $17.77. That has been spoken for since. Now we've got the oval here, looking bigger than it weighs. 75 point stone, white, yellow, or rose gold, 999. Nobody in the world can do that. And yet, I know it's what kind of feels old standard hat here, but it's really exceptional. We can't ever lose sight of the fact that that's not normal. That's a beautiful, bright Muzomine Colombian emerald. That's the best and the brightest. It's super clean. You're seeing it up close. If that had inclusions, you'd see them. If that had a haziness or a dirty quality about it, you'd see it. That's what we love about that emerald. And for under $1,000, I'm trying to give away some jewelry because I only get 17 minutes left with you. I don't see you till Wednesday night. This is your moment to pick it up if you like it. That's a huge value, and we got it still sitting here. And then we will return back to what so many of you were asking about, which is the yellow diamond piece, which I am not going to leave here because that has got to be the best value I have. All of those bicolors we showed you are available. The pendant, the ring. We had the studs here, which are the 213 total weight studs. They're here as well. $68.88 for VS diamond studs that are over a carat a piece. That doesn't happen. We sell 1 carat diamonds here for $4,000 and $5,000. Back when I had stones loose here. So that should be an $8,000 or $10,000 earring. We did studs here today for $68.88. Let's go back to our yellow diamond. And let me show it this way because I think it's actually a better angle to see that stone. Wow, what a cut. What a stone. Natural yellow. Surrounded by a halo of natural yellows. 1 carat of VS white diamonds. And we started an auction. Tried. I don't think we have the open quite yet, but we're verifying on the open. And I've got a few minutes. If you have 16 minutes left in the broadcast, don't see you till Wednesday. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with, anything I can find for you, anything I bring out, anything you have questions on. We have 2 of our Chameleon diamonds still left. They were under $3,500 for over half carat. GIA certified Chameleon diamonds. I don't want you to miss those. But if you would like this yellow diamond, I will blow it out right here and now. It is not going to be $4,500. It's a $17,000 ring. I think that's a fair discount already. I think, but again, I'm not you and you're not me. And my job is to make sure we can connect on value and make it so that there is no waiting. And let's get rid of the auction entirely. Haven't been able to run one all day. Haven't gotten it started. We do have the 845 Tanzanite that is also here. And yet, these are 2 of our superstars that in about 6 years of doing this with Blue Wing Block Ds, I've never had a Tanzanite stick around after a show, besides a couple of the big earrings. So rare to say that today is that day that we still have an oval sitting here, which I'll recap. If you'd like this one, it's $4,499. Out the door, one caller. That's it. It is the stone that is the carat and a half. That's already large, but looks even larger. Take a look at it. That's it. $4,499. Last call on the show. It's our big Sunday. Let us know how we can help you. We will do that. But that is a very special ring. And again, one more time on the hand to see how very large. It's a really good size. In that diamond, that VS pear shape is really second to none when it comes to looking bigger than it is, still great VS quality, not an inclusion to be found. And that's an up close. That's as close a look as you're going to get to it without putting your loop up next to it as well. So $4,499. Who's it going to be that's taking that yellow diamond here again? That it's just one of our biggest ones we do. I mean, you look at the overall platform. I have 3-carat yellow diamonds that aren't this big in the ring itself. So that's really where I think you can really make a really good concession if you'd like to have a 3-carat, but the $25,000 and $30,000 prices get in the way. Here's where you're spending less than $45,000, but you're getting a lot of big look to it as well. So thrilled to bring it to you. $4,499. Last call on our Sunday show. Thanks so much for being with us today. We've got another look at the Tanzanite as well, because that's got to go. And we hope that we can help you find something special here, because all the pieces should be going by the time our show wraps up in a few minutes. It's 13 minutes away, and this is your chance to pick it up. And there's still side diamonds you're not seeing. When I hold it like this, you're not even seeing the diamonds that go down the sides of the band. After those big princess cuts you have on each side, that's a good way to go. So yellow diamond, incredible value, $4,499. The Tanzanite, guys, it's not often that we have a Tanzanite stick around. This is a really strong museum reserve, $845. Also, same story, looking bigger than what it weighs. Here we are. That's important. Look at that. That's impressive. That's going to be only $39.99 if you'd like to grab that one. And that's the $845 with the carat 44 in diamonds in the bridge. What do you think? Two great options. The superstars of the day. They're here. They're happening. They're ones only, meaning one of a kinds. Bye-bye, they'll go. And this one has, there's that bridge setting we love. Look at that. $39.99. Do you want the $845? Or do you want the big carat and a half diamond? Or is there anything else I can show you that you can't live without today? The values have been there. It's not about the values today. The values have been there. Check that off. It's just about, again, Sunday, busy Sunday. This is what happens, right? Happens. So here's what we've got for you. Big time value, $39.99. There we go. $39.99 gets you an $845. Again, I showed you next. I'll do it again. There is an 11-carat Asher. I don't think that's looking nearly as large there as the oval 8.5. So there you go. That's the proof. That is the proof right there that you got a very, very special stone. Here it is on the hand as well. Let me show that one more time, and then we'll, if there's anything I can recap for you, let me know. This is a really good time to pick up what you love before they're completely gone, because once someone says, yeah, that's mine, it is going to be gone and never to return again. So it happens with the blue wing block Ds. We are always hopeful we'll have more yellow diamonds, but the way they're priced in wholesale, not going to be a chance that we're going to be able to bring you those values that we have. Same with the blue wings. Of course, we could always bring you other Tanzanites, but again, they won't be the quality that we've been so accustomed to here for the last 6+ years. So I'd really recommend getting what you can here while they're still available. It's the end of that show when, you know, Sundays are when everybody kind of hangs out and then evaluates what they've seen and says, let me take advantage of last call. I still have our Chameleon diamond loaded with other diamonds. That's here as well. So again, some great options still remaining. If you want a big opal pendant, this one's kind of fun. This one's a real unique style. Feels very designer. It's a big crystal opal. It's a round. It's going to be our big one here. That's going to be 112, 65, 74. That is an opal. It's a 576 in the size. I'm holding it by the bail, so it's actually going to drop north to south on the neckline. I'll show that to you now. Here's the north to south opal. It's got this great little curly Q design around the opal. There's the top with the bail. That one's going to be $9.99 first caller on a 576 crystal opal. It's got all the colors, every which way, as you see it from the profile through the center of that stone, that beautiful diamond weight. I love that the top and the bottom are different. I think if it was all the same, it would look rather kind of plain. The fact that each side is a little different really makes it. Plus, you have an inch and a half in the length. So if that's something that's intriguing, I certainly hope we did the price right for you there. Inch and a half top to bottom. Here's what it looks like on the neckline. So that's going to be our last call on the show. We've got and this is already in a darker light, so you're really starting to see more of the color there that you can expect to see when you see it at home. Now you're seeing real aqua tones and lavenders and bright, pretty purples and pinks and yellows and oranges and greens and all that. That's y'all get it there in that opal. So let me know if you like that one. Back to the wheel we'll go. $39.99 on the Tanzanite, $44.99 on the yellow diamond. They're the two that have got to go before we do here. So last chance, last call. Yes. 2-carat studs. Let's bring those out. They are a miracle. It's a miracle they've even lasted this long in the show. I know not everybody needs a stud earring because a lot of you have studs. I get that. It's probably the first piece of jewelry you ever bought, right? But we have a big upgrade here. Yes. Opal pendant's gone. Thank you on that one. That was $65.74. Let's show the studs one more time for you. If you have questions about our yellow diamond or our Tanzanite, we are down to 9 minutes in the show. So I would love to hear what you are thinking about from today. Here you go. Here are the diamond studs for you. And this is going to be our last call. Now, this is it. This is where, again, they're verifying right now. This is where everybody's making their choices from the day. So it's not a time to wait too long because I don't want you to be disappointed if you call in at 1 o'clock and find out your piece is already gone. I've been through that. It's no fun. Let's get you the piece now. This is our 2-carat 13. It's item number 4180. That is 18 karat gold for the setting. You're going to choose white or yellow. The stones are gigantic. There's 213 total. It means there's a carat of 6 and a carat of 7 in each stud. They are rounds, they are diamonds, they are natural from the earth, and they're still VS. And they come with screw back so that they can be secure in the ear. It just means you actually thread the backing onto the post so it's not going anywhere once it's on, because trust me, you don't want to be buying these again and again and again and again. Now, anywhere else you'd be shopping, you're looking at about $50,000. When you're shopping here, and I don't know if anybody has been with me this long, but a few years back, when I've been here 8 years, and a few years ago, we did a small mini-series in the month of February that was loose stones. And every Thursday night that I was with you, I had loose stones. And every single week, all we did was pretty much show 1-carat diamonds because it was this epic value. We had 1-carat diamonds. We sold thousands every Thursday night. The reason there's thousands sold was they were 1-carat round brilliants, kind of like just a smaller version of what's in this earring, and they were $39.99. And that's why every Thursday night I stood right here on this very set and sold thousands and thousands of 1-carat diamonds to jewelers, to designers, to folks just like yourself. That can't happen anymore. But this is better. These are bigger stones, and if they were $39.99 and you had to go out and supply your own gold and your own workmanship, that'd be $8,000. $8,000 done. Well, how about we save you the time and trouble of having to buy the gold and go get someone to set them up for you? Because that's costly too. And we're not going to charge you $8,000. So everything's done. They're ready to go. They're ready to wear. They're perfect for in time for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, or anything else that's coming up. And you've got a 2-carat, not 2-carat even, but you're getting 213, so they're over a carat apiece, 106 and 107, and they're not $8,000, and they're not $79.99. That is why this is a value. And some of you may remember that. If you've been watching me for a few years, you remember those days, those Thursdays in February so many years ago when those diamonds were selling. Well, this is a better deal, because it's not even $79.99. They're not even $69.99. There is not a better value on earth mine diamonds, or I would say if you're getting a VS stone that is lab grown, I think you're going to be very hard pressed to shop those. And I know sometimes the prices are fluctuating a bit because the industry is changing and they're becoming easier to make. And so, you know, sometimes the price, and people are starting to now, everyone's got them. So now everyone's got to be more competitive. So, you know, it's like huge markups. The point is, why buy something that's lab grown that has no value down the line when you can get the natural real deal for a better price tag? That's what I would recommend doing. And these are $68.88 for this pair of earrings today. And when they're gone, they're gone. So I wouldn't wait another 5 minutes when our show is off the air, because we already have a lot of you asking about them and talking about them right now. And to get them for $68.88, I know it's just really straightforward. It's a diamond stud in a big size. But that is important because of the size they are. They're 1-carat plus each, and that's really important. And here's what they look like from a distance away. I love the idea that I'm putting one against the hand and it looks huge. And then obviously against the ear, it's going to look even bigger. And that's important too. You can choose. Right now they're in the white gold. Go ahead and get them in white gold. That's what I would recommend. But we have them in the yellow gold too if you want to do that. I mean, I've got the backings ready to go. So we can take the stones, which of course there's only one matched pair of stones. We can take those stones and put them in the yellow gold if you would prefer that too. So it's completely up to you and what you like and what you prefer, but that's a big wow factor. And it's not like I'm showing you something that's an 8 carat and going to send you something that's microscopic in the mail. That's not how I do things. So this is the actual earring. That's the actual diamond you're going to receive. And we'll go back to our wheel and take a last look. $68.88. So again, there's no other value out there like it. I've been around diamonds long enough. I think we all have. And they're searchable. You can find diamond studs in different sizes. At this point, just make sure you're looking at natural mine from the earth and make sure you've got the clarity lined up so that you know you're getting apples to apples comparison. But $68.88, last call on the show. We are going to remind you that Tanzanite. Did anybody pick up the Tanzanite yet? The 8 carat 45 is here. All right, we'll show it again. And the diamond studs, a must have. And we're going to have them right out to you, yellow or white gold. That's easy enough to do. It's not like sizing a ring, right? These are obviously, you don't need sizing done. You just need a gold color change. But I think most of you would take, you know, white gold given the choice anyways. So in that case, they're ready to go. And they're screw back, so they're going to be secure when they're on the ear. So not much to worry about there. $68.88. And again, there's no better value like that. When you were, and I know a lot of you did that, bought the stones loose from me years ago and made your own studs. That would have cost you probably $9,000 out the door. You got the stones from me for $8,000, plus you had to set them up in the gold and the labor, so that was probably $9 grand in. And you did well. You did well. You can be proud of that. But to get something that's even larger, because they are, it's carat of 6 and a carat of 7, and to get them already set up in screwbacks makes it even better. So those are here, and then here's our 845. Last look at our tansy. That one is $39.99, the big museum reserve. So proud that we have that for you. And last call, if there's anything you'd like to shop on from this show here today. Thanks again for being with me. It's a pleasure always. And I hope you found something that you love today. If you haven't decided quite yet, you got a few minutes here. We've got 3 minutes on the air. We've got a couple minutes after that, after we go off the air, to keep our phone lines open and help you out on this Sunday afternoon. I hope everyone has a good one. Go teams, whoever you're rooting for. Hope they do well today. And big day, obviously, for football. So we'll decide who's in the big game 2 weeks from today. Can you believe it? Wow. My favorite show of the year, by the way, is that big game pre-party that I get to do with you. So I'm looking forward to that. And just so you know, we're going to have quite 2 weeks from today is going to be February 9th, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Plus, we'll be fresh off of Tucson. It's going to be quite a day. What a perfect Sunday. So again, that's something to look forward to. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I'm not here with you guys on Mondays and Tuesdays. I'll see you on Wednesday back at 5 o'clock. 2 minutes to go in the show. Here's our blue wing. Yeah, here's the yellow diamond. A lot of you asking about this yellow diamond. There's the yellow diamond, the 1.5 carat, looking so mighty fine. That was 7320. That one is available, $44.99 if you'd like to get it. And that's our carat and a half via stone with another carat 14 around it in yellow and white diamonds. And so that'll be $44.99, whichever you'd like to pick up. There's a few other pieces left from our 3 hours together today. So again, if you have any questions about anything you've seen at all today, give us a call. You know what? That Chameleon diamond's got to go. We had a Chameleon diamond here for $34.99, and it's one of the ultra bright greens as well. This is a VS2 GIA certified Chameleon diamond that changes color, 1120505. That is the green that goes to orange. It's a 55-point VS2 stone. It's loaded with 70 points in diamonds. In the yellow gold stays as is. We just need to know your ring size. That's down to $34.99. That was our epic value on a Chameleon diamond earlier today. Just in case you weren't with us, wanted to show that again because that is a wild value there. So again, last call. We see that final countdown clock. Again, thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And we're going to go hit that wet weather. My brother just let me know he's getting massive hail at his house. He doesn't live far from me, which means I'm getting massive hail at home. So, from fires to hail, I'll take the hail. Oh, hail yes. Okay, so here we go. $34.99 last call. Thanks everybody so much, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And whatever that may entail, hopefully it's shopping with us later. Danny's here with you tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific, and that's going to be it for me today. 30 seconds left. Call us. We're still here after we go off the air as well. So join us. Give us a call. Anything else you want to pick up? this is the time to do it. Great values here, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great time. And again, I can't wait to see you guys on Wednesday night at 5. That's going to be a very exciting week ahead. Very big things happening. So for now, thank you so much for watching and shopping today. From all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you Wednesday.